want that over there? You want that over there? That's you.
I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand.
How'd your back, you know? Record gets pretty aggressive.
Yeah, that's the point.
Take it easy on me. Real Mr. sitting in that Benz of the 20, so bus stop way back when with the guys on scan for the
next stop. The NBA. Say what?
What? Next stop. Hey, the NBA.
Okay, say what?
Probably ticking with the kids trying to get them on the straight path. The lanes man know they hate to see me make cash. Got the space dash uniform with the GPS address to your mama house.
I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand.
To the NBA 2K27 game reveal. I'm your host, Alexis Morgan, along with my 2K TV co-host, Chris Manning.
Oh, Alexis, I am ready, and I know they are all ready.
We are coming to you live from Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, where we are diving into exciting new additions and advancements in 2K27. Here at 2K, we eat, we sleep, we breathe basketball 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. Even when the court is closed, you know 2K never sleeps.
Never sleep is right. With all new updates to gameplay, the city, MyPLAYER Builder, MyCAREER, My Team, and My NBA, there's tons of new features and new ways to play. I can't wait to dive in.
And you're going to hear from devs who built the game and a few athletes who are putting it to the test. So whether you're brand new to the game or like this guy who has been chasing a 99 since day one, this one is for you. But remember, this is just a taste. All of the longer, more detailed courtside reports and deep dives will be available on the NBA 2K YouTube and NBA.2K.com today, right after this event. So stay tuned. All right, Chris, I think we should stop talking. I think we should start playing. Welcome to 2K27. We know you saw the gameplay trailer a couple of weeks ago and have been eagerly anticipating getting to the details. So let's dive in. Now let's hear from our man who knows best, our very own Mike Wang. He's sitting down with none other than Joe Knows to talk about everything gameplay and NBA 2K27. And remember, the full courtside report will be available immediately following the show. So let's get to it.
We won't waste any time then, Mike. Let's get into what everybody wants to know.
Okay, sounds good. Contests in general, we feel like they're in a pretty good spot. Interior scoring is going to be a little stronger, three-point shooting a little tougher. You can get any stops when you're supposed to get stops. So good defenders are getting rewarded. We just wanted to echo real life, right? We want all the positions and all the archetypes that you see in the NBA to be valid in our game. There's two versions of hands up now. There's a conservative hands up. If you're holding the right stick down, that'll keep you 10 toes down, feet planted, and you'll wall up and you won't jump. No fouls. It's like a very conservative defense. But if you're holding right stick up, we were calling it the aggressive hands up. If the shooter shoots, then you'll play like a mini jumping contest. Leave your feet and try and get a hand up in his face if he's rising up. So you need to be mindful of, do I want to stay down or do I want to have somewhat active defense? Right now, wall up will apply anytime you hold right stick up or down. Other badges like paint patroller will be when you're actually hitting the block button. We want people to stick to basketball fundamentals. Everyone always teaches you, you know, it's really bad to jump on a jump shooter, but against elite shooters in the NBA, guys are leaving the feet all the time. People need to learn when the right time is to jump, when to stay down, when to just be in hands up. But generally speaking, hands up is a lot stronger this year.
Bump steals, overall defensive movement. What's different? What can we look forward to?
Huge emphasis for us this year was defense. Defense is a lot faster. We spend a lot of time on body ups, improving coverage. Bump steals are very different. It's now trying to look at you as a defender, your steal ratings, and my ball handle ratings. It changes the outcome of what happens when you collide with the ball. So if you're a really good defender and you pop the ball, you'll probably get a bump steal. But if you're a really bad defender and you kind of graze the ball, then what will happen is the dribbler will fumble the ball and recover it.
In 2K26, a lot of the dribble moves had different sensitivities to how the ball would pop out. Escape seemed almost, impossible to knock the ball loose. Behind the back seemed much easier to knock the ball loose. Has that been reworked at all in 2K27?
Yeah, so what we did was we did a collision check, but the new collision system and the fumbles and the steals, they all work the same way. Behind the backs and the escapes and all the dribble moves, they should behave similarly. As a defender, read the play, cut off the ball handler, reach at the right time if you want to pop the ball out.
Shifting to dribbling. A lot of the community have asked for more customization in dribble moves. Instead of one dribble move containing 3 or 4 different moves within that package, kind of breaking those down. Is that something we could see?
Yeah, I believe we broke down all of them into their own individual moves, or almost all of them. Triple threat used to have like 4, 5, 6 categories. Now it's broken down into the stance, the jabs are separate, the step overs are separate, the side step is separate. Size up packages was the big one, which you guys use all the time. Yep. So now you can choose your behind the back escape, you can choose your hezzy escape, your cross escape, all separately, so you can mix and match with different players. Even like the crossover, the driving crossover is different from the standing ones. Pretty much free to mix and match whatever you want. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun to see what people build. Because there's a lot of good moves in the game this year. A lot of new ones, a lot of new pro play ones.
I know a lot of people are gonna be excited about that.
Yeah.
Any new features added to 2K27 that you think are noteworthy, that'll maybe give a little buzz to these last few weeks?
One of my favorites is the step-through mechanic. You know how Ant is always doing pump fakes and then taking another 2 steps to get to the rim, to get the shots off. So anytime you pick up your dribble, you can do a step-through jumper or layup by holding the right stick in like one of 5 directions. Pretty cool. Not a lot of people are using it yet, but when they see how powerful it is, then they'll start using it because it's just a cool way to score.
All right, Mike, well, I appreciate you again having a nice long conversation with me, and hopefully we'll do it again next week.
Pleasure.
You heard it right there, people, straight from the source. We're talking step through up and unders captured by Pro Play, expanded dribble customization, plus a redesigned hands-up defense and shot contest system. Come on now. To me, 2K27's gameplay this year feels just so balanced, which is, I know, was a big point of emphasis for our gameplay developers.
And gameplay in 27 is doing it big this year, Chris, even bigger than what you can see behind me. All of these updates are just the beginning. Chris, I even heard that we have over 7,000 new Pro Play animations in 2K27. Wow. There is just so much to cover today, so we're gonna keep the ball moving. What do you say? All right, like I said, we're coming to you live from Los Angeles, one of America's all-time Hooper cities. So I think it's only fitting for our next topic, which is the city. There are a lot of exciting updates to the city this year. Let's see what you think.
Let's do it.
Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
Yo, I got girls in all of the counties. Brown out well like a bounty. And plus your brownie shot me, telling me her boyfriend's lousy. Talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk.
right, who we got next?
It's time to hoop.
Man, check out the ball.
Let's go.
Just wow. Did you see that? This is huge.
And you know what? The city is truly a place where basketball never sleeps. And I'm sure the fans have some questions, and we have some answers in the latest courtside report. Take a look.
This year, we're breaking boundaries with our first ever co-ed city, allowing male and female MyPlayers to compete side by side. Whether you're a rookie honing your skills in the all-new casual corner, a dedicated squad climbing the competitive ranks inside your very own Crew HQ, or a blacktop legend battling bosses at the iconic Rucker Park and Street Kings, there is a stage for every hooper. In NBA 2K27, we're introducing a fully co-ed city. For the first time, you can create a female MyPlayer and compete in the city with our global community of hoopers. All MyPlayers, male and female, are built on the same exact framework. This means your height, badges, attribute ratings, and wingspan are all determined by your build, not your appearance. This ensures that the only thing that matters is how you ball. All game modes within the city are completely co-ed with full access to the Rec, Theater, Street Kings, Park, Proving Grounds, Ante Up, Starting Five, and the new Crew HQ and Casual Corner. Inspired by community feedback, the Rec, Theater, Ante Up, and Seasonal Parks all feature new environments. Every game at the Rec now looks unique, with 5 different environments, all available at launch, which will be randomly selected each game. A legendary court in the real world. Rucker Park, the storied Harlem blacktop and streetball mecca, has been faithfully recreated in NBA 2K27 down to every last detail. Crew HQ is your home base in the city for you and your friends. Customize your crew's uniform and logo and see it hang proudly in the new Crew HQ rafters, where every crew member's jersey will be honored high above for everyone to see. Wins come and go, but a jersey in the rafters is legendary. Inside, you and your crew can practice together on 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 half courts, in addition to 3v3 and 5v5 full courts. When you're ready to challenge rival crews, you and your squad can face off against other crews via matchmaking in 3v3 and 5v5 games. Each day, your crew will be placed into a leaderboard of 40 crews matching your tier. You've got 7 days to prove your crew is worthy of promotion. Rack up wins and climb the ranks to reach the next level, or take the L and risk being relegated. We've also upped the stakes and rewards for crews in 2K27. There are now 40 levels of crew progression at launch, which is 10 more than last year. And the hustle doesn't end there. Starting in Season 2, we're adding 5 new crew levels each season, offering you more prizing opportunities to improve your MyPlayer and crew every season. This year, we really focused on making NBA 2K27 as accessible as possible, allowing the newest members of our community to practice their skills in a comfortable space that allows for head-to-head play with other users learning the game as well. Upon entering the city, players can compete and build confidence in the casual corner, an optional space for new 2K players to find their footing. New hoopers have the opportunity to face each other in rookie-friendly 3v3 and 5v5 games before taking on tougher competition among the wider community. These new game modes are assigned based on new players' performance tier, or plate color. Players will start at casual tier in a PvE format before graduating to face other players. When you feel ready to put your skills to the test in the city, you can skip ahead at any time. From competitive co-ed gameplay to a stunning After Dark environment, we've brought new life to the city and made it representative of every hooper on the planet. Run the court with your crew, perfect your skills at casual corner, and show off your MyPlayer in rotating park environments. Lace up and play around the clock, all day, all night. Greatness never rests in NBA 2K27.
"2K fans, we're talking about the first ever co-ed city this year. We've got 5 new rec environments which rotate for a fresh experience every time, casual corner for new players, and even crews now have a home base with Crew HQ for competing and connecting with friends and opponents from all over the world.
There's so many places to hoop, Chris.
You know, Alexis, I'm starting to recruit some people for my own crew, so I have an open invitation if you'd like to join us.
No. What makes you think that I'm going to join your crew? If you've ever played with LD2K, you know that he does not pass. But I digress. Besides, I already have a crew. In fact, I think we should bring out one of my crew right now to talk about this next section with us, one of ESPN's finest. A true hooper who knows the game better than most, and a former LA Spark star, Shanae Ogumike.
Can't stop us. Let it pop, let it pull, let it shine right. Bring it hot, bring it home.
Such a great environment. I know the tunnel's long. When I came out here, I was out of breath.
Welcome.
What's up, guys? I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
We're excited, you know. We're revealing 2K27 today, so we're just very excited about this day. And I know that you're a big 2K fan. So what's your favorite part about building a MyPLAYER?
So for me, as an analyst, I love all of the little details of the game and seeing how far it has come. Now with the MyPLAYER Builder this year, it really unlocks so much more, which is so cool. A lot of potential to see what you can do on the court. So that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. I mean, there are a few important details this year in terms of new updates because for the first time ever, you can build a female MyPLAYER.
Oh, this is crazy. I love this. I'm here for this.
All right, let's take a look.
The MyPLAYER Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths and added badges, a redesigned takeover system, and for the first time, the ability to create female MyPLAYERs. This is the most versatile MyPLAYER Builder in NBA 2K history, giving players all of the tools to model their game after their favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. For veteran players, the Create Your Own Path MyPLAYER Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your MyPLAYER. Each build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 disciplines: shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. All 20 slots are immediately available when you enter the city. You just need to earn badge tokens to fill them. Badge progression in 2K27 flows through 6 meters, 1 for each discipline. As you play, positive in-game moments will naturally fill the relevant discipline meter. Heavy finishes at the rim will see their finishing progression rise. High-volume shooters will increase their shooting progression. Your tokens can be reassigned at any time if you change your mind, but tokens earned through in-game events are locked to their respective discipline. Bonus slots and tokens can be earned through progression and aren't locked to any particular discipline, giving you plenty of flexibility as you evolve your player. For some builds, you need to think strategically about the badges you choose, because not every badge can be equipped at the same time, so you have to find a combination that works best for you. We know the community enjoys Rebirth, so we're happy to share that it's back in 2K27 with 4 Rebirth tiers. Once your build reaches 90 overall, Rebirth continues to give your new builds a jump start, starting at the highest overall you previously reached. This year, every time you create a new build, it will immediately unlock a percentage of your new build's badge tokens, so you can equip more badges right away. The higher your Rebirth level, the more tokens are unlocked. At Tier 4, all of your build's default badge tokens are unlocked immediately when you start your new build. Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy system, the next evolution of badges and boosts. Synergy gives you the ability to surpass your badge limitations and reach another level of greatness using boosts. Synergy features 8 slots in total. 6 slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, you can equip a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have two parts, Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. Placing a badge in the Fuse slot also frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. When Reaction badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse badge a set number of times during the game. When triggered, the Reaction badge receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game.
Shanae, after seeing that, what's the first build that you're going to make?
Before I even start, I actually want to give love. That hoodie is fire.
That's what everybody's been saying.
I love your top, but that hoodie is fire. I need to steal that, okay? Yeah, to answer your question, power forward. That's it for me. You guys know when I was a player, I love to protect the rim, clean up the glass. I mean, when we think of power forwards or even centers, I don't know if you guys saw the clip.
We did.
Of what happened between me and Victor Wembanyama. You guys, we played. I beat him the first time. But then he kicked my butt the second time, so we need to have a rematch. But again, I think it's people like that are beasts on the boards, that are relentless, but also have the skills to really get you a win.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, that's cute. I know. I love that.
Listen, that's awesome. There's so much to be excited about. The MyPLAYER Builder this year is epic, and I can't wait to see what everyone cooks up. For veteran build makers, the deep customization options you're all used to are still in NBA 2K27. The team continues to refine the underlying attribute systems in pursuit of the most balanced and creative MyPLAYER Builder to date. Also, don't sleep on everything going on with badges this year. New badge tokens and loadouts, badge synergy, and even 19 new badges. Big updates this year.
All right, well, thank you, Shanae. But before you go, do you ever feel like maybe you wish you could build your MyPLAYER on the go?
Oh, I'd absolutely love that. Can't say I've ever thought about it, but now you really piqued my imagination. You've intrigued me.
Okay. Well, then you might want to pay attention to this next section. I guess I'll be cooking up.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is all great news, but 2K fam, I'm gonna need you to buckle up, because what if I told you that you no longer have to wait until early access to start making your NBA 2K27 MyPLAYER builds on August 21st. We will be releasing an all-new companion app for NBA 2K27 players called NBA 2K HQ. It will be your headquarters for all things NBA 2K, with many exciting features, starting with being able to make and share your MyPLAYER builds with the homies from the convenience of your phone. So Chris, tell the people what they want to know.
All right, let's get into this. Like Alexis said, now you can take that MyPLAYER Builder console experience and bring it everywhere with the all-new NBA 2K HQ app. You're going to be able to access the MyPLAYER Builder, make edits, and configure your perfect build. Not to mention, you can now share your build with others via QR code. I'm going to make you a few. You can also message your team members and friends. Track progress on your crew's weekly goals. And the best part is, you can earn even more rewards every day you log in to 2K HQ. Plus, we've improved the face scanning technology all within the app. It's the perfect companion app for hoopers everywhere, and I am personally extremely psyched about it, Alexis. I'm definitely going to have a few builds ready by August 28th to cross all of you up.
Remember, you all, the app is dropping on August 21st, just 3 days from now. So mark your calendars, download the app, and get into the world of 2K sooner than later. Now, I'm feeling very good today. I'm excited. So what if I told you that I have another surprise for you, Chris?
I'm ready for it.
And what if I told you you're not going to have to wait until August 28th to test out your build?
Okay,
Early
I'm intrigued.
access is now going to officially start on August 26th. So if you pre-order the Superstar or the Ultra editions, you can start playing NBA 2K27 just 8 days from now. I know you guys are all excited. You can start crafting your build on the 21st with the app and then start putting it to the test on the 26th. Let's go. Yes. Now, if you're a member of the NBA 2K community, you know these guys well. They don't need any introduction, but I'm going to toss it up to the booth where Evan and Stacks are coming to you live. What's up, guys?
Welcome, everybody. Our community show has made it to the big leagues. I'm your host, Evan, and I'm pleased to introduce our special guest, my man Stacks. How you doing?
Yo, what's good, man? I'm happy to talk about some NBA 2K27 today. We heard a lot of fire news, so let's get into it.
I'm ready as well. All right, the crew on the floor just broke down what's new in gameplay, the city, and the MyPLAYER Builder. Now, let's talk about my team and my NBA. Stacks, my team is all about building your dream team of NBA and WNBA superstars from any era. Who makes your all-time starting five?
That's a good question. First and foremost, I think I would go greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Probably the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. I gotta go KD. Give me KD. Tim Duncan, and I'm gonna go with Shaq. Shaq got my center.
Can't go wrong with those choices. Before we get into it, heads up that we're doing Q&A with our dev team about all of today's 2K27 news in our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. So if you have questions, submit them there, and we're going to answer some later this week. But we're here to talk about my team. This year, we wanted to make sure that every card you pull feels like a win. So for the first time ever, you can exchange any of your player cards, even cards earned from season-level rewards, for powerful cards. Even when you complete a collection for a collection reward, those cards can still be used in the exchange. There will be a new Premier Exchange that features one of the most powerful cards in my team each season, and these exchanges require cards of a certain gem tier. That means any card that meets the gem tier requirement qualifies, regardless of how you got it or who the player is. So this is going to make sure that every card helps you improve your lineup.
So I feel like this is really huge news, really big news for the My Team community, everybody watching right now. It makes sure that every card matters, and I think that's really good.
Definitely. Something else the My Team community has been vocal about is wanting classic game modes back. Now everybody has their personal favorite, and we can confirm that in 2K27, there will be rotating multiplayer modes throughout the year that includes Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online making their return. Stacks, which of these two modes are you gonna play first?
That's a tough question. I think I'm gonna go with Triple Threat Online personally. I'm already thinking about lineups that I'm gonna run out there with, so yeah, I'm gonna go Triple Threat Online.
Well, you won't have to wait long, Stacks, because starting in Season 1, Triple Threat Online will be available all season, including the opportunity to earn a mode completion reward card. And Clutch Time Online will make an appearance in Season 1 as well. There are also some big updates around player XP progression and so much more in My Team, but you will have to tune in to the My Team Courtside Report that will be dropping right after the stream.
I'm not gonna lie, Evan, we cooking right now. A lot of fire news. My team getting some big updates. What else do we got?
I got even more for you. Next, let's break down MyNBA. This year, the dev team's first goal was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know our MyNBA community really cares about. There are so many features here, like improved free agency negotiations. We've got a new morale system that tracks friendships and rivalries across the league where you can form big threes. You can now do 4-team trades and even throw in cash considerations. We have contract buyouts on the buyout market. We got 10-day contracts, new historical courts for eras, NBA Cup improvements, the new All-Star Game format, and a lot more based on your community feedback that you can all read in the NBA Courtside Report.
Now, Evan, I heard you mention 10-day contracts. Can I now sign myself to a 10-day contract so I can win a championship?
Stacks, anything is possible in MyNBA. Now, after accomplishing that goal, the dev team wanted to add one more feature that might be one of my favorites, and that's MyNBA Legacy. This is a player-locked save that allows you to pick any player in the modern era, and you can earn experience to level up your badges and upgrade your attributes as this player. You can continue the career of a superstar, or pick a lesser-known player and create a legend out of them. It's almost like playing through the career of any player of your choice within MyNBA Sandbox. Stacks, if you could pick one player in today's NBA to play in for MyNBA Legacy, who would it be?
I think this might be the easiest question you asked me all day. I'm going to go with Jalen Brunson, all right? I'm trying to win back-to-back championships. Finals MVPs, all of that. We need that.
You know I'm picking LeBron. We'll see who has the better MyNBA Legacy. There is just too much to talk about for my team and MyNBA here, so all the news can be found in the Courtside Reports going live after the show. And also, you might see me and Stack stick around as your post-show entertainment for some more details as well, because we got all the news for you. Now, one more thing before we pass it back to Alexis and Chris. We know there's something the community wants to hear about, and that's how we are protecting the online experience. Fair play and competition are a big focus of 2K27. Today, we can share that we are working on improved detections for automated cheating devices and scripts. Those improvements will go live after launch, and once they do, enforcement will be retroactive to day 1 of 2K27. Protecting fair play is an ongoing effort, and we'll keep improving how we combat cheating, and we'll have more to share with you all after the launch of 2K27. That's it for us in the booth. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my special guest, as always, Stacks. We're going to toss it back to Alexis and Chris with even more news about MyCAREER.
Thank you, Evan. Now this man standing to my left needs no introduction to the Hooper community. He's a 2-time NBA All-Star from the Indiana Pacers. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
Appreciate it, guys. Is my mic on? Is my mic on?
Yeah,
appreciate it, guys.
Everybody hears you. How's your summer been?
Great. Just got married, so it's been a good summer. Excited.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, here we ask the hard-hitting questions, and we're going to just get it right started. So if you could play in any other era, what era would you play?
Oh man, probably 2010s, just because that's me as a big basketball fan, big gamer. That Heatles LeBron era. That's very much so what I grew up with.
Well, I can tell you like your basketball history, so that probably means I think you're going to have very much fun with this next brand new feature coming to MyCAREER this year.
For real? What y'all got? Let me see.
Well, I think we should take a look.
Okay, let's see.
What up?
What are you playing? It's the new 2K?
You know it. It's MyCAREER eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular MyCAREER, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron,
Okay.
Kobe, Jordan.
I like that.
And Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the best of your era. Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player And the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself in MyCAREER Eras. Step onto the court and create history. Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers' three-peat. Turn Miami's Big 3 into the Big 4. And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
Eras is coming to MyCAREER this year. What do you think about that?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's exciting. You know, playing many different eras. The game's officiated different. Teams are different. You get to see how guys progress, and you know how they're going to progress. So all that's really exciting.
And all those what-if questions can only be answered this year in NBA 2K.
Yeah, for me, that's huge. I love the idea that you can ball out with anybody. So that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you're definitely basically a time traveler, but we think you would kill it in any era, and we can't wait to see what this year brings for you both on the court and in NBA 2K27. So we want to thank you so much for rocking with us today.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you.
All right. Eras isn't all that's cooking in MyCAREER this year either. This is the most ambitious story we've ever told, spanning 11 chapters and is more than twice the length of last year's. The story follows MP's career from high school through the G League and into the NBA. We also run into some new characters in MP's story you just might know.
I'm gonna try something, okay? He had this crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah, but he was trash. I'm glad he was there.
Why?
Because that could happen anytime. Dirty or not, still basketball. Can't really be worried about playing like that.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever makes you feel better, okay? Have you talked to Dion? Is he gonna see you this week? He's here, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. I want to work with him on a few things before the tournament.
Yeah, man. We gotta win this tournament, man. The water bill is gonna be astronomical. You've been taking so many showers.
I'm way more concerned about impressing the scouts than showering right now. Not gonna lie.
Wait. The G League guys?
Featuring none other than Vince Staples as MP's cousin. He helps you navigate the challenges throughout your entire journey, but that's not all. There are so many routes into the NBA today, and the same goes for our game. While this isn't the first time you've seen the G in MP storyline, it surely will be one for the books. Take a look.
What up, Dion, my boy?
Hey, what's up? I'm ready to get you to work. Come on. All right, now, Rucker's one thing, but that street ball, it don't translate to the G. If you want to get drafted next season, you got to establish yourself immediately.
See, that's why I like you, Dion. You always one step ahead of the competition. That's what I need.
And I know I ain't got to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The G League ain't no joke. Everybody there is fighting with every cell in their body to get to the NBA.
But there is even bigger news for MyCAREER this year. For the first time ever, you can now team up with a friend and cement your legacy together with an all-new co-op experience. Check this out.
Okay, but listen, now it's time to make history. I mean, winning a championship as rookies could be massive for your brand. You could be the new Magic and Bird, all right? And on the same team. I mean, nobody has seen that before.
I like that. Okay, but which one of us is Larry?
Obviously, I'm Magic and you're Bird.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, you're cool with being one of the greatest players of all time? That's mighty big of you, Trace.
What can I say? I'm a generous guy.
Yeah, okay.
You can pick from 9 build templates to customize Trace's physicals inspired by superstars like Giannis, Steph, and KD, and then earn points to upgrade Trace and become the ultimate dynamic duo with him on the court. When your running mate isn't online, Trace plays with you like an AI, and your friend can hop in and out of co-op with you at any time. The best part is that both you and your partner earn full amounts of VC and Season XP as you progress through the MyCAREER story. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say, Alexis.
I agree.
All in all, MyCAREER is packed this year. Eras, co-op running mate, fire and concrete in the modern era. 2K27 MyCAREER is surely one of the best we've ever done, and I can't wait for all of you to experience it.
That is going to do it for us today. What a great event, and we want to thank you for watching. We've covered everything from gameplay to all the new features like a co-ed city, updated MyPLAYER Builder, MyNBA, My Team, new NBA 2K HQ, and our most ambitious MyCAREER story ever. And this is just the beginning. Immediately after this show, go check out the complete courtside reports for every mode on the website nba.2k.com for a deeper dive into everything that you saw today. All the details, all the nuance, all ball dropping live on our 2K channels. Pre-order NBA 2K right now and get early access on August 26th. And also, don't forget about NBA 2K HQ. That releases on Apple and Android on August 21st. So you have 5 days to get your MyPLAYER build ready. Now, for those who just can't get enough of the news, stick around, because after the stream, we have the NBA 2K channel. They'll be streaming live NBA 2K27 Play Now action, along with a full breakdown of gameplay and every single mode that we talked about again today. So thank you guys so much, and until then, we cannot wait for you all to enjoy NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in NBA 2K27, and I'll see you on the virtual courts.
I know how you're feeling right now. You're at the start of something new. You want to be MVP?
Me?
Yes, you want to be MVP, right?
Yes.
Say it like you mean it.
I want to be the MVP.
Louder.
I want to be the MVP! Woo!
All right, all right.
Welcome back, everybody. Stax and I are here to be your post-show entertainment. How are you feeling so far, Stax?
Hey, man, I'm feeling real good. Super excited to learn more. Apparently, we're about to learn some more right now, Evan. So let's get right into it, baby. Let's get it.
Yes, we are. Many of you in the community want all of the details you can get for NBA 2K27, so that is what Stax and I are here to provide. We are going to go through gameplay and then each of the game modes. So if you missed the preseason breakdown, you get to see it all here for the first time. If you've been here with us since the very beginning, you'll get to see even more details so that you know everything you can expect this year. We are also going to have some creators and special guests joining us to play a few quick play matches live on stream to give you an extended look at real 5v5 gameplay in 2K27. And I promise I am not going to be yapping too much today, but first, many of you are here for Twitch drops as well, so let's talk about that. Because we do have special Twitch drops active today, If you tune in for a total of 45 minutes, which many of you have already done that, you will get a locker code for NBA 2K26 that contains a My Team NBA GOAT option pack, a diamond animation breaker in My Team, a smiley basketball head for your MyPLAYER, 60 skill boosts, and double XP coins in both MyCAREER and My Team. If you keep watching for another 45 minutes, you will earn your first locker code for NBA 2K27, and this will give you not just the skill boosts and a double XP coin, but also a 92 overall free agent pack in My Team, and a 2K Day hoodie that will be eligible for one of the first double rep events in 2K27 on 2K Day. So on 2K Day, when you wear this red hoodie, you will get double rep to start the year. So we're trying to help you end the year right in 2K26 and then start the year with a boost in 2K27 when it comes out next week. But Stacks, I have said enough. Y'all, Stacks has a list of everything new in 2K27, and he is going to pick what we should talk about, starting with the gameplay news. So Stacks, what do you got for the chat?
All right, so look, Mike mentioned there's a feature called Step Through Up and Unders. How does it work, Evan? Give us a little bit more details on that.
Yeah, Mike talked about this one. This is a fun new mechanic that our dev team has added in the game for a really popular move in the league today, one that's pretty hard to stop. So you can be just like SGA or just like Luka. I was watching Luka do it all this past season, and after you do a pump fake, you push the pro stick in one of 5 directions, and you will get a step through layup or jump shot in that direction. And these have been captured by pro play. So we've got players like Donovan Mitchell who have been captured through the pro play technology, just like how they do this move in real life. And I will say that we had some 2K27 playtests earlier in the summer, and this was a move that some people noticed right away and said was really fun to use. We've also got over 100 creators at Community Day today, and I cannot wait to hear their thoughts on this one, Stacks.
Yeah, man, step through up and unders. I'm looking forward to using that move myself, man. It looked good, I gotta say. Anyway, the chat went crazy when expanded dribbling categories were mentioned earlier. What other details do we have about that?
Yeah, this is a good one. Something that many dribble heads have been requesting for a while is for dribbling packages to be broken up into individual movement categories. So, for example, this year, if you're looking at the escape moves, they've been broken down into different categories for hesitation, crossover, between the legs, and behind the back escapes. In total, there are almost 30 of these categories, and you can check out the full list in the gameplay courtside report on the NBA 2K website. We really think this allows you to personalize every aspect of your animation package and really have a dribble style that's more unique to you, because there's way more options and combinations possible to separate yourself from everybody else out there by picking the dribble animations exactly how you want them.
You know, that actually sounds fire. And again, like you said, the community has been asking for that for a long time. And now I feel like, once we get out there, start playing, we're going to be seeing a lot, like you said, a lot of more unique moves from people. We're not going to see a bunch of the same moves. So I'm actually excited about that. But, that's all great and all, but there's people out there like, let's say like Boom, who aren't really dribble heads. She can't really put the ball on the floor like me. She's more of a slasher type. That's just Boom though. We still love her. I'm trying to figure out what other than the dunk meter, which we covered already on the roadmap stream, what other changes are coming to slashing, all right, in NBA 2K27?
Well, first of all, Boom cut astray there for no reason. She's not even here to defend herself. But yes, speaking of slashers, we do have advanced layups to talk about, Stacks, because let's just say Jalen Brunson is probably your favorite player right now, right?
Come on, man.
He also happens to be one of the best finishers in the NBA. So when you think about all the moves he has in his bag, he doesn't just do one type of layup. So this year in 2K27, the dev team has split the gathers and finishes of layups. So that means the hop step, the euro step, the spin, that can be split now from the finishes and combined based on what's actually happening on the court. So it's a nice new addition for all the slashers out there, one of many this year.
So you said dynamic layup engine. This sounds, Evan, this sounds crazy to me. I'm trying to picture it in my mind. Jalen Brunson coming through, Euro floater. Like, Like, talk to us, Evan. Come on. Let us know what's going on, man.
Yeah, we got one more thing for the slashes we can talk about right now. This is a new piece of tech that the dev team has added this year. It is an engine for layups that adjusts the layup so that even if you're doing the same layup again and again, it doesn't look the same every time. And this isn't just a visual thing, it can also have a gameplay impact as well. So if you're going up against a defender in the paint, this engine can actually help you maneuver the ball away from getting blocked if you have high finishing ratings. So this is something that you have to actually play the game to feel, and we've heard from a lot of players already that layups feel really good this year. So I'm excited for the slashers to try them out.
I'm actually liking what I'm hearing right now. These layups, man. I'm liking it. All right. Are there any other mechanics on offense that we should be keeping our eye on? You know, a lot of people like to score the ball, Evan. So any other offensive mechanics we should be watching out for?
I do want to talk about rhythm shooting for a second, because I have made it no secret that I personally use rhythm shooting in 2K26. I've also seen a lot of feedback from others in the community about rhythm shooting though. So yes, rhythm shooting is back, but there's a couple changes to it that we should talk about. And remember, if this is your first time hearing about rhythm shooting, there's two components to it. It's not just your timing, but also your tempo. So the first thing we've done is we've made it easier to visualize the tempo of rhythm shooting. So there is a new tick on the shot meter that reflects your right stick movement, and your goal is to match that tick on the shot meter. And that helps you understand whether you're shooting your tempo is too slow or too fast. And the closer your tempo is to being perfect, the easier it is going to be to time your shot. So that leads to the second thing about rhythm shooting that you should know, Stacks. Based on community feedback, hitting a shot with rhythm shooting does now require greening the timing. So the timing is going to be easier or harder depending on how good your tempo is. But to make the shot, you do have to hit the green window. So we think that will be good news for many of you in the chat. The last thing to know is that you can now rhythm shoot free throws, just like your jump shots. That was a muscle memory thing that a lot of people have given feedback on, that when you go to the free throw line, you have to use the button again. So being able to rhythm shoot your free throws, nice upgrade for all the rhythm shooters out there. But Stacks, that's what's changed with rhythm shooting this year.
Well, that sounds good. I hope that, I could kind of remaster it, because I was a rhythm shooter guy as well. So I'm hoping I can remaster it this year. I'm going back to the rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna get it right. Anyway, it sounds like we got a whole bunch of amazing things improved on offense. But what about defense? What about for my lockdowns that's coming into NBA 2K27? What do we got for them, Evan?
Okay, let's move on to defense. So as you heard earlier in the show, the dev team really wanted to focus on a balanced gameplay experience this year. So it's not just offense, defense got a lot of love too. And we should start with hands-up defense, because Mike talked about this earlier, but the shot contests have been improved both under the hood, but also in the controls that you have available to you as a defender. So this year for shot contests and hands-up shot contests, there's two types. If you hold the pro stick down, you will get a conservative hands-up defense mechanic that kind of keeps you planted on the ground. So you'll wall up in the paint, for example, but you're rarely going to get called for a foul because you're playing defense more conservatively. If you hold the right stick up, you're going to get an aggressive hands-up contest where you will automatically contest any shot attempt against you. So in the paint, you're still going to maintain verticality, and on the perimeter, you're still going to just get a slight jump against the jump shots, but you are going to play more aggressively than if you had the right stick held down. And on top of that, you still got the block button. So when you want to go all out and try to swat a shot, leap at the shooter, you still got the block button to do that if you choose to do that. But with this system, there is one more thing we want to mention that you may have seen in some of the gameplay footage. We also have this new defensive impact indicator that is beneath the shooter's feet to help you understand the shot contest feedback. And this indicator is going to light up either white, yellow, or red, with white being a weak or late contest and red being a high impact contest on your shot. And that's going to tell you which direction the contest came from and how impactful it was to your shot. So that as you're shooting and as the defender is playing up against you, you can understand the logic between how your shot contest there was determined. So we know this is a very, very big topic that many of you are interested. I think it's enough detail for the people, isn't it, Stacks?
You know, I actually like that. I feel like it kind of creates some form of a skill gap. Even with playing hands-up defense, you got to decide which one you want to do, which one is more appropriate for which situation. So I really like that. Hopefully the lockdowns out there, the people ready to play some defense is liking that as well. But what other defensive mechanics got an upgrade? We need to know a little bit more about defense, Evan.
Yeah, the one other one you heard about is the defensive cutoffs, because there's two types. So just to quickly recap, when you're on defense, if you flick the pro stick to the left or the right, you're going to do like a quick one-step cutoff. But if you hold down turbo while doing that, you're going to cover more ground, like you're going to lunge in either the left or the right direction. So think of this as like a mirror match between you on defense going up against dribblers, because they've got explosive dribble moves and combos. You as the defender, you now have to match them step for step. And with this, ankle breakers are also now more logic driven as well. So if the defender's momentum is going the wrong way against you, and you're a shifty ball handler, you got them going the wrong way, their momentum's going the opposite way of you, there's a higher chance that their ankle's going to get broken. Depending on their defensive ratings, of course. That'll determine whether they're able to recover from getting their ankles broken and if they're going to fall on the ground. But the goal was to make this a kind of one-on-one on the court so that the dribblers and the defenders have to react to one another. Stacks is probably going to be putting me on the ground a lot, so unfortunately I will have to improve my defensive skills, but I'll get there one day.
No, what, Evan? I like that you said that, man. You're an honest man. You're an honest man with me,
I'm being honest.
Alrighty. So anyway, so we got takeover. Let's talk about takeovers a little bit. This is something me myself I was interested in, Evan. You gotta tell us more about the new takeover system.
Takeover got a big change. So when you play, you're gonna see in your HUD up top that there are now 5 icons up there. There's one for shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding, the 5 disciplines that you all know of. And every single one of those icons is actually a takeover meter, and each one can have a different takeover ability equipped. On top of that, each of them is tracked separately. So they start at neutral at the beginning of the game, and they're going to go up and down depending on your performance. So they can fluctuate down all the way to frozen level, all the way up to takeover level. So if you are shooting lights out, your shooting meter goes up and up and up. Your attributes get boosted, and eventually when your shooting takeover hits that takeover spot, your takeover ability is going to fire off as well. But if you're getting blocked at the rim, your finishing meter is going to go down, right? It's going to keep going down until it's frozen. And Stacks, a really cool thing about this is that by having these 5 separate takeover meters, you could be hot in multiple areas at once. And you could, hypothetically, if you're really good, you could even have multiple takeover abilities active at the same time. So there are 24 different takeover abilities in 2K27. We do have the full list up in the courtside report. But Stacks, you think you're going to have multiple takeovers active?
Ooh, I got to do some research. I believe I can do it, but I got to do a little bit of research. I ain't going to lie. That sounds crazy. I'm not going to lie. That has so far been my favorite thing. That sounds crazy right there. I'm looking forward to that.
It's mine as well. But Stacks, there is even more we couldn't get through here. There's advanced controls, there's AI improvements. So after the stream, go to the NBA 2K website and our YouTube channel. All of the 2K27 news is coming out today for our game reveal day. And for gameplay, we also have our Q&A with the dev team live on our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. And we know you all love hearing from the man himself. So you can go into Discord, submit your questions, and Mike Wang is going to be answering questions over the next few days about what you're curious about for gameplay in 2K27. Because even if you read the full courtside report, you watch the full courtside report video, we know there's even more that you all in the community want to know about gameplay and the gameplay mechanics this year. So we're going to be doing Q&A through Discord over the next couple days as well. Stacks, I think we should talk about MyCAREER next. Let's take a look at the MyCAREER trailer, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it, baby.
What's up, MP?
What up? What up?
What are you playing? This the new 2K?
You know it. It's MyCAREER eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular MyCAREER, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
I like that.
And Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the best of your era. Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player. And the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself in MyCAREER Eras. Step onto the court and create history. Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers' three-peat. Turn Miami's Big 3 into the Big 4. And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
All right, Evan, man. Trailer looked good. You noticed my favorite mode in the game right here. What details can you share with us right now? I need to know more.
Yeah, I'm really excited about MyCAREER this year, Stacks. MyCAREER is the first mode that I played when I started playing 2K, and I know that you also make a lot of content for that mode, Stacks. And this is one of the biggest years for MyCAREER that I can remember. So, for the first time, you can now insert your MyPLAYER back in time in one of 5 eras, either the Magic versus Bird era, the Jordan era, the Kobe era, the LeBron era, or the Steph era. And if you have played MyNBA, you're familiar with these eras and how each one has not just the rosters of the time period, but also the rules, the playstyles, the presentation, and the look and feel of going back in time in a time capsule. So even your locker room looks different in MyCAREER. If you go all the way back to Stacks' age, there are wood lockers, there are older CRT TVs, the ones that got a big box in the back, and in eras that are closer to today's world, the locker rooms are more modern. So down to that level of detail, you can experience the eras of MyCAREER now as well.
No, Evan, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that, all right? We're just gonna skip over what you just said right there. But anyway, how does the progression work in eras? Like who are you playing against? Like, I think you got some more information for us, Evan, come on.
Yeah, so for this, think of this as inserting yourself in history. MyNBA Eras is still available if you want to rewrite history in a sandbox mode. But in MyCAREER, it's like a portal in time that drops you into history. And players like Kobe, MJ, LeBron, they're going to be on the teams that they're supposed to be on. So, you know, for me, I'm going straight back to that LeBron era. I'm going back to 2010. I'm joining the Heat, and we're going to make a Big 4 together and win lots of championships. But the progression in MyCAREER Eras is based on eras moments. So you have to break historic scoring titles, win streak records, and recreate those historical achievements. And if you do, you will unlock 40 levels of rewards with exclusive cosmetics and learn a lot of history as you go as well. Because that's something that I've always loved about NBA 2K, that it doesn't matter when you begin playing. It's almost like an encyclopedia for the history of the NBA. So you'll learn old teams, old players, even if you weren't around to watch them back then. So I personally can't wait to play this all myself and also watch all the types of content that the creators are able to come up with, like you, Stacks.
All right. Let's get out of my era for a while. You know what I'm saying? The throwback era, as you called it. Let's talk a little bit about the modern era. What is the story looking like this year? I need to know this information too. We all need to know.
Yep, we do have a new story. This year's is called Fire and Concrete. And I don't want to spoil the details too much, but to give you the premise, you are a top high school prospect and you get into a car accident, unfortunately. That sets you back, and then you have to make your comeback to get into the NBA. So your comeback actually begins in New York City. You're with your cousin Cam, and your cousin Cam is actually voiced and mocapped by the actor Vince Staples, which many of you may know. And you will go all the way through Rucker Park, all the way through different stops until you reach the league. And just as a little teaser, there's a lot of MyCAREER characters as always, and even some familiar old faces that you'll see if you've been playing MyCAREER stories in the past as well. I'm going to leave it at that and let everybody play this year's story themselves.
Let me tell you one face I hope we don't see. You said we got into a car accident. Hope we don't see Vic. You know what happened when he got into his car accident. Anyway, what about once you get to the NBA? What about the NBA? What do we got there, Evan?
You got real dark there, Stacks, but that is a good question. So let's talk about that. This year, your draft position is not fixed. So you can climb the draft board all the way to the top if you perform well enough in the MyCAREER story. So you can even be the #1 overall pick this year and join my Washington Wizards if you want. We still do have the option for you to manually select your team. In case you just want to be playing with your favorite team or your favorite players, you can still pick where in the league you want to go. Once you are in the league, the main storyline does continue throughout your rookie season, and then after that, there are 8 new key game sets that each span across roughly half a season. So there's a lot to do in the modern era this year as well, Stacks.
Okay, man, I'm excited about having the draft back. That's one thing that I love having back, man, doing the draft. But anyway, so that we can now bring a friend to play in my career. That sounds amazing. That's been something I was hoping we could do for a long time. How does that work now?
Yes, for years, I have seen Co-op MyCAREER be at the top of so many community wish lists, and this is something that our dev team has been building. So this year in 2K27, you can invite a friend to drop into your MyCAREER. And the way this works is, in the story, you're going to meet a running mate. His name is Trace, and you're going to meet him in the story before you get to the NBA. Once you do, you can customize his build. So there are 9 templates for Trace that you can pick from that determine Trace's physicals. You can pick from Giannis, Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry, Luka, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Nikola Jokic, or Kawhi. Those are the 9 options that set your physicals. And after that, or set Trace's physicals. And after that, you can earn points to upgrade Trace's attributes and badges, and even unlock running mate play calls as well.
So where's Jalen Brunson here? I mean, you know what, Evan? We ain't gonna make it about the chance. Everything, I guess, can be about the chance. So, what, like, am I now splitting XP with him or something? Like what's going on? I need some more information.
No, okay. I can give you some more information on that. All right. You are not splitting XP or VC. Trace is totally flexible. If you got your MyCAREER and I'm busy, you're inviting me to play as Trace, but I'm not around. Y'all know I don't always got my console with me. I don't always play on stream with Stacks. I say I don't always. I don't think I ever play on stream with Stacks. I don't always got my console with me, right? Stacks can still play solo, just like a normal MyCAREER, earn progression that way. When I come online, Stacks can shoot me an invite. I'll pop into his MyCAREER, and the best part is that me and Stacks, we will each earn our own separate full amounts of VC and season XP after each game. So Stacks, me and you, we are not splitting it half and half. We are each getting our own VC and season XP from that game.
Okay, all right. I'm saying that ain't bad. I like that. Keep my own VC. That was really good, man. As you know, MyCAREER is my favorite mode, and it sounds like I got a lot to do this year, and I'm already thinking of content ideas, so I'm locked in, man. I'm ready to get to it.
Excited to hear that. Look, eras, the modern era story as well. Co-op MyCAREER, it is a big year for MyCAREER. So if you do want to see even more footage, the Courtside Report is live on YouTube and the NBA 2K website. Now, wait, before we move on, Stacks, I have one more question for you. Who's your running mate going to be? Am I getting an invite, or is this going to be like last year where you never invited me to join your crew?
Evan, you know what? You're going to get an invite. You're going to get the invite this year. Don't worry. I'm going to have you come through. I'm a carry, of course, but I'm going to have you come through. All right? We're going to make sure we get you out there. We're going to get you on the court.
We might need to have some co-op MyCAREER action on one of our first streams this year. So stay tuned for that after the game comes out. But look, we've got even more with my team, my NBA, and the city still to come. We are going to be right back.
Naomi been ducking me all day.
Man, you know you want this
You've been
smoke.
ducking me
You
all day.
know you want
Look,
this smoke.
The finals rematch. Well, this is not really a rematch. This is, you already know what's about to happen to you.
Man,
So you
stop
going with
it.
the Spurs. You sure this the team you want?
I am very much sure I want to go with the Spurs. Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Ready up. See, look, she ducking smoke. She don't
Man,
even want to
man,
ready
stop
up.
it.
Welcome
Hey.
everybody
You
to
don't
another
even want to
presentation
ready
of
up,
the
man.
One thing you know,
Let's go.
Look at this
both
belt.
these teams, they put a
You lose the
high
jump ball with
priority
Wemby.
on
We might have to have a
rebounding the
conversation.
Well, it puts
Hey,
pressure on you
give me that.
on both ends, Kevin. Offensively, you get second
Wemby
chance
going up.
opportunities that wears the
Oh,
defense
nah.
down.
Oh, nah.
And then
Nah.
on the
Just go ahead
defensive end
and
of the
go
floor,
ahead and pass your control.
No, I ain't never
Go ahead and pass your control.
So what would you do if I off-ball you?
The rebound.
No.
Oh
my God.
Go ahead and pass
Ain't
your
no
control.
way, brother.
Pass that control.
Ain't no way, brother.
will be Castle and
You know what I'm doing.
And it's
Come on.
Fox in the point guard. And it's Wembanyama with the
There's no way they just let you do that.
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Come on. You ain't crossing up Fox. Come on. Brunson ain't got nothing on Fox. Good D. Fox out.
I gotta see what you about. I gotta
Come on,
test the
man.
defense out a little bit.
Come on.
Let's test the defense out a little bit.
on the wing.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's no way. It's no way you made all
Look,
those
that's what I
sound.
meant to do.
It's no way you making all of those sound effects and did that.
Oh, shit.
Runs in the pass to Towns.
Oh, you already know what this is.
That wasn't a move I wanted. This is a new game.
Come on
we're not used to. Come on, and one.
Come on down here. Come on down here.
And I'll tell you,
Come on down here. Let's go.
comes really easy
Light work.
to Big
This is
Cat.
a new game. Like,
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Excuses.
Legs in the Wild West. The Spurs
They say
have thrown
excuses
their
is for the
hand in the
unprepared.
ring.
Well, you know, Kevin, when OKC won their title, it looked like they were
Excuses for
going
the
to be in that
unprepared. Give me
spot
that.
for a long time. We wondered who
about to
in the
get ugly. I can
West
tell
could give
right
them
now.
a
No,
run
it's
for their
not.
money.
It's
Well, we
not.
have the answer. It's
I
the
can tell
San
right now.
Antonio
It's about to
Spurs.
get
bro,
ugly.
that's a contest.
And
I can tell
defensively,
you
if
right
are
now, I can
not
see
on
the
point,
future.
Brunson more than capable
I'm a fortune
of
I'm not
finishing
even a play
inside.
now player.
I'm a fortune teller
I'm not
today.
even a play now player, bro.
Brunson against
Oh,
Fox.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh,
I got it.
hey,
No, I got it though. I got it though.
Do me a favor and
Not
never
this time, bro. This is my first time ever playing NBA 2K27.
give me those. Hey, never do that again. Running it.
My bad, Chad.
Running it.
I'm warming up, Chad. My bad.
Earlier, I gave my
I apologize.
starting five. I should have said this team right here. Jalen Brunson, Miguel, OG, Josh Hart, Cat.
Green, baby. Come on. Stop talking.
I mean, look, I don't
Stop talking.
I
Let me
know
warm up. I just
I know
told you
she
I
got
need to warm
people
up.
watching her. You know, I don't want to make her look too bad.
I just told you I gotta work this the new game. First time ever playing.
It's on you. Now here's Brunson.
Come on.
Come on, give me those.
They don't. Okay, I was about to say if they counted
I
that.
needed my continuation, man. I was shooting the ball though, so I do need that.
Set the tone
I
from
do need that.
looking to pound it
miss
inside.
Ice cold at the free throw line, baby.
You gonna miss this
And
one?
what a great job they have done sharing
How you
the
trying to?
ball.
I'm at home.
This
How you
is
trying
what
to?
team basketball
Look, it's a mind game.
This is
It's a mind
MSG.
game. It's a mind game.
Landry Shamit's checked in for OG Anunoby. Harris is checked in for the Spurs. Harris a screen on Brunson. A three from Wembanyama.
We never believed that. That was never
The
believable.
Knicks leading by
We
5.
never believed that.
Right now, let's take a second
I'm
to
sorry,
catch up
Chad.
with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Catch me in the park.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me.
Oh yeah,
That's tough. I get that's tough.
And that looked like
That's
Jalen Brunson
tough.
for real. That's
And Coach
tough.
said Wemby is unique.
Chad, I don't play
His
now.
combination of
I don't
size,
wanna hear it.
ball handling, and shooting.
Just in front of
I just preached how important it is that we try to make him take as many tough shots
Oh
as
nah,
possible. If we do
that should have been
we
with
should
us.
be okay.
Oh, you are with us. Oh, you.
I didn't do that.
my team.
I didn't do that.
Are you on
I
my
ain't
court?
asked him to cut.
I thought we was playing play now, not co-op. My career.
And
What's
regardless,
going on?
it's
I think
great
you on my
effort.
team.
You love to see
I'm getting
that
sold. I'm
kind
getting
of
sold. It's the
hustle on
game. It's the
defense.
game.
Yeah,
And
the
the Knicks
game,
making
huh?
a change
It's
here.
the game.
McBride's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch.
It won.
Harper's checked in. And the shot goes in.
There's just no way.
Guard, 6'6"
JB,
Castle
show what it really look like.
overwhelmed defenders. Impressive.
Down.
for his
Give me
age.
that.
If we're
Where
going
you
to
going?
try and stop Tobias Harris,
I'm on
Tim,
it. I'm on
it
it.
needs to be
I'm on
early.
this. I'm on this. I know what you
Once
want. I
he
know what you
gets
want. I knew
rolling,
what you
he can
wanted.
really do some damage.
knew what you
Not
wanted.
only getting to the rim, but if he
Oh,
gets
yeah, he with us, he with us.
confident in that jump shot, look out, because he could score in a lot of
Hey, hold on. Let me.
Come on. It won. It won.
To go through on the contact. Free throw coming up.
I tried to get Jalen Brunson off him. I tried.
Right.
For
tried.
the Knicks,
I gotta
Andre Drummond comes in for Josh Hart.
Green,
And
baby.
Bridges in
I ain't
for
gotta focus.
Jalen
Come on,
Brunson.
baby.
I
Spurs
tried to
also
shake
with
the
the
court.
sub. Fox, he's checked in for Julian Champagny.
A generational talent.
Oh, you sold. You sold. And you
Oh my God!
Watch out,
he
baby.
didn't sell. Oh, give me those.
Over 7 foot women.
Pass to Towns. A three ball.
Oh, I sold that one too.
Head.
I'm smoking.
San Antonio with the rebound.
Oh.
Oh.
Here's Castle.
Oh, this is a nasty
Back to
mistake.
Fox.
Deuce on those.
There's
Deuce on
48
those.
seconds left in the
Oh,
first
yeah.
Deuce on
quarter.
those. We ain't really going for too much of that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Rebound
We ain't
Andre
really going for
Drummond.
too much of that.
Towns against Harris.
Hold on. Move. Wemby out the way.
Side Towns.
You must not know.
Shamet finds Drummond.
He hit those. He hit those.
Sinks the
You
triple.
must not know. You
was
must
that?
not know Andre Drummond. He hit those
Oh, I
corner
couldn't see
threes.
his
Seconds
face.
left here in the
You
first
know what's
quarter.
going on.
Not making
And
it.
Fox has it in the corner. Bridges against Castle.
Oh,
It's
Green,
over
baby.
Bridges.
Come on.
yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on,
They
I'm
letting you make
with-
everything.
I'm with that
I
mini
personally
game,
don't
though.
understand
A
it.
6'6"
I'm with that mini game. Get
Castle
corner,
with
get corner.
Strong finisher inside.
Here's Bridges.
I need that. I'm gonna need.
No!
Hey, stop jumping. You gotta shoot with
that's
feet,
great.
man.
No,
I know you heard Mike Wayne. Hands down, defense. Hands up, defense.
Don't jump.
In a deep three from
You knew you wasn't. Let's not even joke around. Look,
I'm only down 5.
I'm letting her hang
and I don't
around.
even play now, so this actually
I'm letting her. I don't play. Well, I play sometimes. But I'm letting you hang around
Man, stop
to make it interesting, okay? 'Cause, like I want people to stay engaged. They don't know who's gonna win. You know, I don't know what's going on.
I always come out.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, so you know.
We've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the
Now,
Knicks
if you
so
want to
far?
get flooded, if you want the 30-piece, let me know.
Man.
We can apply the 30-piece.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was
We on
there.
it. Come on, we on
I
it.
think they can
We on
build
it.
on this going forward.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Wait, can you know that?
Don't worry about what I'm doing, all right? You got. I think you need to worry about. Oh, come on, you not me. See, this is when you start to step out your body.
I just wanted to see.
You need to start doing Naomi type things. You know?
I know. I need to go back to the reg.
Jab, little jab. Spin off the jab. Spin jump. Now we'll learn you, Sam.
Here's McBride. Just fine
Yep.
on the clock.
Shot clock. You got to do something. You got to do something.
Ah.
Good D, Naomi.
And he
Come on.
can extend the lead to double digits. And now let's send it over to our
Watch
courtside
she smoking.
reporter.
Hey, come on.
What a finish.
No, we don't got to watch it. We don't got to watch it.
Goodness.
We don't celebrate
a little showmanship.
Okay.
This kid can do it all.
I'm just making sure you
All
all right.
right.
What's going on out here? Oh, he's a baby. This is baby.
Give me that.
This is
Give
baby.
me that.
Oh my God.
And you know I run big.
I changed my shot mid there. I changed.
Come on.
That was on
We've
me.
got our 2K insider.
That was on me.
Midi. Good boy.
Not like that. It never been.
Well, guys, Hall of Fame
No, I
coach
gotta make
Phil
that video.
Jackson had a
Give me that.
famous
Ooh, and one. Give me those.
40-20 rule, saying that legit contenders would have to secure
No.
40 regular season games
Yeah, I need that.
before their 20th loss.
I needed that.
Well, since 1980, only
Let's
4
go,
teams
Deuce.
have ever defied that prediction to win it all. Until last
Wait.
season, the Knicks with their
Because really
late
the
season
Atlanta
run
Hawks
to the
is really
title
my team.
Oh
became
no!
the
See,
favorite.
look,
I'm
no,
really like, I don't even know.
This is the team you said you wanted, so I don't want to hear it.
Hey, good take.
Getting that little stuff, man.
Hassel
Take,
comes
take.
in for Dylan Harper.
We're gonna let it happen. But this is the team we said. I think this is the team you wanted. I don't want to hear it.
And boy, does that get the bench energized.
McBride
How you
with
gonna
the
leave that
ball.
on? Cat, I'm so I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I apologize.
Got the angle. Unfortunately, that
And she not like that.
just on
See,
him.
this is why I just went
No, I
here.
got a tempo.
This is why I just went here to let her have that.
No, his jump shot is very.
McBride passes to town.
Oh yeah, this is where he want to get to work anyway.
I mean, very slow.
Let me.
I know what you want. You should.
Oh, give me that.
Huh? Good.
Oh, I thought you said no. I just thought you said you knew what I wanted. That's why I was saying. I'm no. I thought you said you knew what I wanted. That's why I was like, huh?
I think you said there.
Yeah. You be thinking a lot of things. That's wrong.
Harris against Ananobi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can do it too. I can do it too.
And the defense can't
Come
let
on.
Harris get that comfortable
I
on
can
those
do it
types of
too.
shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
Oh, it's a wrap for you now. Look who back in the game.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. San Antonio also making some
He's like a
changes.
magician. He get in the air.
Benyama,
It's
he's
a lot of
checked in
hand
for
movement,
Luke
a lot of
Cornett.
grab. You
And
got to foul
Tucker
him,
in
really.
for
That
De'Aaron
animation
Fox.
was tough.
You really got to foul
That
him.
animation was tough though.
Castle feeling it out a bit. In the corner, it's Wembenyama.
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
You with us.
They get it back.
Oh, how did you get that board?
Jump. Thank you.
I definitely jumped.
Thank you.
Wembenyama with the aggressive finish.
I definitely jumped
Going
too.
at the rim there with a purpose.
We're going to get those
Tim,
back,
you were
though.
telling me Stephon
Can we
Castle
not
is one
have
of your
this?
favorite
What is
players
he
to
doing?
watch defensively.
No. What are you doing? What type of defense you playing?
He knows
Hey, bro,
how to
I
disrupt
put one
the point
player.
of attack. He fights over screens.
this-
Green,
He
baby,
will get
come on.
into a guy's
Naomi
chest,
heating up.
and
Let's
he's
get
got
it.
great
this is not your
strength,
female
which
my
means he
player,
can
right? This
switch
is-
on the bigger players.
This
I'm-
is me
I
right
think
now.
And
I'm
here's Brunson.
All right.
He'll bring it up for New York.
Shout out to the female MVP.
Outside.
Come on, Cat.
Why? Give me those. Yeah.
That was bad.
Hey,
I know.
you got to get out there.
I know.
You got to get out there. You got to figure out a way to,
Three assists
you
in
know what I'm
the
saying,
game.
combat that. He's looking like, oh, us. Wow.
So why are my teammates
He
cutting?
with us.
Why my teammates cutting? No.
Come on, JB. Hold on.
Harper against
Come on, JB.
Brunson.
I know what you
What
want.
you do?
I know what you want.
This is what you do, JB, huh? She with us. She's really on my team. She didn't tell y'all, but she
actually really do gotta jump.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now.
You talking about hands up.
Better. We around those. We around those. Oh, nah. No. We ain't gonna have to.
That's not a steal.
Hey, you gonna give me that much space? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Pass to Anunoby.
Got him, sleep. Look, you sleep. You sleep. You sleep.
Bro.
You sleep.
I'm so used to playing one player.
Aren't we all?
I apologize, chat. I apologize.
Castle outside.
Oh,
Three.
no.
San Antonio again.
I don't think you know your colors. That was white. Blanco.
I know, Castle, you got to jump.
Oh.
We get a timeout. Somebody timeout. Timeout. Jay, help me. Jay, help. Jay, help. What should I do?
You're gonna have to be.
Hey, I'll do that. Give me a body.
Let's see how it plays.
Well, we got 9 seconds. That's too much time, actually. Too much. Oh, you shouldn't have reached. Where you going?
Well, you need some tricks up your sleeve to
we need that. Oh,
like that.
I told you that's too much time. We had more than enough. We had more than enough. Am I not fault? Look.
Sticking to their style of basketball.
How you feeling? You still like? How you feeling? Like how?
I think I'm doing pretty good for playing the game for the first time and not ever playing play now for real ever. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Led to a terrific
Really?
field goal percent. Allie, thank you.
All right, we gonna leave it right there. You know, I really handled it.
Jetpack is crazy.
I feel like there's nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I gotta prove today.
It's all right.
No, we handled that business.
Good game, Stacks. Good game. That was a good game. Nah, you
It is time for even more game details. What's up next, Stacks?
Yes, sir. Evan, you already know the My Team community. They've been waiting for more information. Let's talk about what's new in the mode heading into NBA 2K27. What should they expect now in My Team?
Yep, My Team fans in the chat, we got all the details for you here. Because the moment you load into My Team, there's a couple things that you're going to notice. We have improved how the daily login system works to give you the opportunity to earn even more. So each day you log in, you'll get the daily rewards that you're used to. And on top of that, at your login streak milestones, like 3 days in a row, 5 days in a row, and 7 days in a row, you're going to upgrade your rewards for the following days as well. And then in addition to that, there are also now lifetime rewards based on how many total days you've logged into My Team across all of 2K27, even if those days weren't consecutive. So from there, you're going to see the new home screen. You're going to see the new home screen has a new play tab in My Team, which has been redesigned to really make it easier to find the newest modes. The latest challenges will be up there, and you can also even pin your favorite modes to the top so that whenever you load into My Team, you have what you want right at the top, very accessible for you, or see what else is waiting for you that you could try out and play in My Team right now. But that's the first thing you're going to see in My Team. I know there's a lot more of those, Stacks. What do we got next?
Yeah. It also sounds like there's a big change coming to the exchange. Maybe we could talk about that a little bit more too.
Yep, you heard about this earlier, but our dev team has put a lot of thought and effort into the exchange this year because we want to make sure that every card you get should feel like a win. So for the first time in My Team, you can exchange any of your player cards, even cards earned from season level rewards, for example. Even when you complete a collection and you lock those cards in for the collection reward, those cards will now become unauctionable instead of locked in, meaning they can still go into the exchange after they've been locked in for the collection complete. Each season, there is going to be a premier exchange that features one of the most powerful cards of the season and also 3 new exchange drops every Friday. And the exchange requirements here are going to be based on gem tiers. So every diamond card, for example, is worth the same. Doesn't matter where you got it from or who the player is, cards of the same gem tier are worth the same for these exchanges. And this is a change to a core piece of how My Team works. As you all play this year, we hope that you feel that every card you're getting is more valuable for you, whether you're adding them to your lineup or just putting them on the auction house, or now you're able to put them all into the exchange as well, no matter what card it is, with the exception of free agent cards.
It sounds like we got a bunch of heat coming over to My Team. As always, I'm always looking forward to checking it out. But next up, we got the rotating multiplayer modes. I'm seeing limited time modes. I'm seeing triple threat online, clutch time online. Evan, come on, baby. What we got?
Yep, my team has had a lot of cool modes in its history, and we often see our community asking for their personal favorite mode from years past to come back. So, to make that happen and to satisfy that community request, the dev team has added these rotating multiplayer modes. And just as the name sounds, these are going to rotate throughout the year, sometimes for a weekend, sometimes for a full festival, sometimes for an entire season. And yes, as Stack said, there is Triple Threat Online, Clutch Time Online, and also some other favorites as well, like Salary Cap and Limited, where you can play and earn rewards now. Triple Threat Online specifically is going to be available all of Season 1, and there is a ladder reward system to earn a mode reward player card through Triple Threat Online as well. And then you are also going to see Clutch Time Online as well sometime during Season 1. So hopefully people are very excited that you're getting Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online back for those of you who are really big fans of those modes, plus other rotating modes throughout the year.
Okay, sounds perfect, sounds great. Now, what is up with this new player XP system? Let us know a little bit more information about that as well.
Yeah, this is another update that is going to improve how you play My Team every day. Every single player card in My Team in your collection now has a dedicated player XP system. As you play and play well with the card, you're going to earn XP for it. You're going to level up, and then you're going to earn rewards that either boost the card's abilities or give it gameplay perks, like, for example, starting the game with Takeover already active, or maybe adding an extra turbo meter to boost your stamina, or even at some levels, you might get prize balls, packs, or mini games to earn even more on top of that. So it's player XP that is tied to your account. That's an important thing that we want to talk about. So if I have a card and I sell it on the auction house, but then I get that card back later, I still have the XP that I had earned on it. It doesn't just go away because I sold it on the auction house and don't have the card anymore. When I get that card back, I still have all the level XP that I had earned. And one more thing that we want to make sure people know, the best part of this player XP system is that Evos, Dynamic Duos, and Coach cards are still in My Team. And this is in addition to those boosts that you already get. So this is a really cool addition on top of that for player XP this year in 2K27.
Okay, sounds great. I like that addition, actually. I was trying to imagine it in my head how it would work, so appreciate the information on that. Now, we got to talk about another community favorite. Let's talk about All-Star Team Up, man, Evan. What do we got for All-Star Team Up?
Yeah, both All-Star Team Up and Triple Threat Park are back in 2K27. Triple Threat Park is now in the Skyline Park, but at night. It has a cool new showcase spot where when you pull packs at NBA and WNBA players, they will walk out onto a big stage in the park itself. You and everybody else will be able to see it. But speaking of All-Star Team Up, when you go into there, you're going to notice that you are now dropped inside NBA and WNBA arenas with full commentary, and your cards are going to be wearing their team uniforms for a more classic experience. So you're going to be wearing the actual uniforms of that card that you have, as every card's a little different. Based on community feedback, we have also added the ability to invite your friends to private All-Star Team Up matches in a new kiosk in that lobby. So you and 9 other players can each control your favorite My Team card, play a friendly match, or maybe a competitive match that you want to organize on your own, but you and 9 other players can now organize a private All-Star Team Up match in My Team as well. And lastly, for those who are curious, we've also reduced the number of All-Star Team Up wins that you need to earn those squad win rewards. Used to be 5, now it only requires 3 wins. And on top of that, we've also added individual daily win streak rewards, very similar to what you've probably been used to in the past in Triple Threat Park streak rewards. So that means you can earn more rewards every day in All-Star Team Up as well.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but what about for the people that's similar to me that like a single player grind? What do we got for in My Team new coming this year for the single player?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's start with Standard Breakout. In Standard Breakout, there is a new progression system that grows your game board every time you warp this year. And when you're doing a run of all modes, each board will give you new free spots to give you more rewards as you reach the edge of the board, which is the goal in Breakout, as most of you probably remember. There's also a quality of life upgrade here in regular Breakout that if you've previously unlocked the warp corners and then you start a brand new run, those warps will already be revealed. So you can make your path to those warps directly and then go up to the bigger boards with higher tier rewards right away.
Okay, so what about the Breakout Gauntlet, right? Like what do we got about that? I know a lot of people like that from last year's game. What do we got for this year?
Yeah, Gauntlet's something we added last year. Is really popular. For those of you who don't remember, last year you had this 100 game path where each card can only be used once, right? It was a straight path to the end to get that reward. This year, Breakout Gauntlet is infinite. So as long as you have eligible cards remaining to play in your collection, you can keep going. And the twist is that Gauntlet lineups now have some player cards that are pre-selected for each game to keep it more unique and fun. And as you go down the Gauntlet, there are going to be special shops that pop up where you can, along your path, you can trade your remaining card uses for strong rewards. So it really gives you more choice. It's up to you. Do you want to keep your run going longer, or do you want to get the reward that you see in front of you? I think Breakout Gauntlets has a little exciting update this year that many of you will enjoy.
All right, and next up, let's talk a little bit more about card discovery.
Yeah, every year the dev team likes to add a lot of features to improve the overall user experience. Something that a lot of you care about because you're in my team. Sometimes you're in the menus a lot. Sometimes you're just playing a lot, and there's so many things in my team that add up. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's a new scouting report section in your collections menu that is going to display the recent player cards you've went up against. So Stacks, let's say there's a card you were impressed by. You played somebody in All-Star Team Up, maybe in Triple Threat Park, and you were really impressed. And you want to find out how you can get it. You can now come to this menu, you can wishlist the card, and it will also tell you exactly how to get the card. Whether it is in the pack market right now, whether you can find it in the auction house, or maybe it's earnable as a reward. Maybe it was one of the season rewards that you didn't know about. So there are a lot of my team cards, obviously, and this is a way to kind of help you know where to find them, especially if you run up against a good card that you're like, this card really beat me. I want to find out how I can get this card myself. Now we've made that a lot easier for you all within the game and the collections menu.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. I imagine that you came up with that feature, Evan, that happened to you so many times that now, you know, you use this beast in trying to figure out what people got cards. Now, I know we need to go, but before we go, for the My Team community, is there anything else we could share really quickly? Any other information that we can give out to get these guys hyped and ready for next year?
Yeah, there are so many improvements. My team is always one of the most packed courtside reports. I encourage everybody to go read it. Our dev team gives you all the details, and as I mentioned, they have so many features in there that are improving the everyday experience for my team as well. So definitely go check it out. It's on the NBA 2K website. But I did write down a couple more of my favorite features here. The first one is that there are new gem tiers this year. You can expect every single overall rating from 90 overall to 99 overall to have a different gem tier and different gem tier design. So I can't spoil those right now, but stay tuned as those release throughout the year. For Domination fans in single player, there are new sets for Domination throughout the year. They've got varying lengths, so not every Domination is 33 games. Some are, but not every single one. And for example, right at launch, you're going to see an 18-game Domination that goes up against WNBA team. So that's an upgrade for Domination fans. My team lineups are also expanding from 13 cards to 15 cards. So that means you can have 3 full lineups on your depth chart and also quickly substitute those lineups in as presets while you're playing. Festivals are also back. These have given you all top to bottom awesome rewards in 2K26. Those will be coming back in 2K27, and there is a big quality of life upgrade that you no longer have to upgrade and downgrade your festival event cards one tier at a time. You can convert them directly to whichever tier you want to convert your event cards to with a couple presses of a button without having to go one tier at a time up or down the tiers list. Last but not least, one that I think a lot of people will be very happy about. Triple Threat and Clutch Time single player have moved into new homes. They're no longer in that house of Clutch. So Triple Threat is out on a city street corner. You can actually even change the court floor here. It's pretty cool. And Clutch Time is on the rooftops. There's a beautiful court design here as well, but it's on the rooftops. It's got the 4-point line as the signature for Clutch Time, but it's on the rooftops, and Triple Threat is down on a city street corner. But there is plenty more things in the courtside report. Encourage you to go read it and watch it on the NBA 2K website or on YouTube. But for now, I think that's all I got for you, Stacks, for my team.
All right, man. It seemed like we got a lot of interesting things coming to my team, a lot of new things as well. I love that card discovery feature. I think that's something I might have to use, man. I've been playing a little bit of my team myself, and I've been seeing some crazy cars. So, man, yeah, I think we got a lot of great things coming from my team. And me personally, I'm really excited about, but I'm sure that my team community as well is really happy about too.
For sure. And remember, we are doing Q&A later this week on Discord. So go to discord.gg/NBA2K. Join our official Discord, of course. But you can now submit your questions, and we can't wait to answer them later this week. And also, just have a great year this year with the My Team community. Very excited and looking forward to it. But for now, Stacks, what mode should we talk about next? Because we still got a lot more to go.
Yes, sir. I think it's time we switch gears and talk about my NBA. Yes, sir. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's do it. Before Stacks pulls up his packet over there that's got all of the info, I do want to repeat something that you heard earlier in the stream, that this year our dev team's first mission for MyNBA was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know that this MyNBA community cares deeply about. And then once they were able to accomplish that, they added one more really cool new feature that I'm sure Stacks is going to ask me about in just a bit. But Stacks, it's up to you. What do you want to talk about first?
All right, Evan, you already mentioned back to the basics, so let's hear exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, back to the basics. That means that our dev team went through a lot of community feedback, so much, to identify very highly requested features like league admin tools and roster management features that really improve your day-to-day experience when you're in MyNBA. So in case you missed it earlier, I mentioned a couple of these, but I got a couple new ones for you as well. But some of my favorite ones of this big list that you can find in the Courtside Report. We've added 14 trades. We've added contract buyouts in a dedicated buyout market. We've added the second apron of the modern CBA, as many of you noticed on our roadmap Easter eggs. The return of Eurostash contracts is now in 2K27 as well. They're back. We know they went away for a few years, but they're now back, and they also have under the hood improvements, so they're back and better, not just back and the same. There are also 75 additional historical courts in MyNBA eras. There's 10-day contracts. There's the new All-Star Weekend format, cash considerations and trades, new rule changes, different cities for the NBA Cup. I'm trying to read through this as fast as I can. There's a big list here in the Courtside Report. There's a lot more that you can go look at. But look, we understand that it is really important for MyNBA to have these types of changes that matter a lot to you all, and also make sure that we're reflecting the modern NBA as accurately as we can. So hopefully MyNBA fans, MyNBA content creators as well out there are excited about these new features coming to 2K27 MyNBA.
Yes, sir. It sounds like we got a lot of great new features. I'm excited for them. I'm always somebody that play MyNBA as well a lot. A lot of people don't know, but I'm on MyNBA, man. So I'm getting my gaming in there. But we just came off of one of the craziest off seasons in a while, man. A lot of things were shaking up, man. The New York Knicks, they broke the league. That's what I like to say. What improvements to free agency will we see in NBA 2K27?
Look, free agency, an amazing but also a very crazy time of year, and we had to reflect that in 2K. So before free agency officially opens, MyNBA has the moratorium period where you can sit down and talk to free agents to make your early pitches to them as the GM. So to land top-tier free agents, you're going to have to convince them by offering perks and promises during these negotiations. And that could be something like roster demands. If you're dealing with a superstar, they might ask that you promise to sign their friend on the team too. Or they might say, hey, if I'm going to come join your team, you can't sign this other player that's my rival. There could also be performance bonuses that they ask for. There could be other incentives. So like in real life, players can get bonuses for making all NBA teams, winning awards like Rookie of the Year, things like that, reaching the finals. There are incentives that you can offer to free agents. So that's another piece you could do. And then the last thing on free agency that we want to make sure you know is that during the moratorium period, there is now a new menu that shows the best available players at each position, just like we all track in real life as well. So you can see which positions might have an overflow of good players, which only have a few all-star options that are going to be very in high demand. And you can prioritize your negotiations with these free agents depending on what your team needs as well. So it's all really detailed stuff to make sure that we're reflecting the free agency experience in real life as best as we can in MyNBA.
So Evan, I heard you speak a little bit about, in the negotiations, a player might not want you to sign their rival. That sounds crazy. How would these player relationships affect your franchise? Okay, we've seen the Knicks win a championship with the power of friendship. How will these other relationships affect your team?
Well, look, the morale system in MyNBA did get a big refresh, so it now tracks a few things more clearly across the league's top players. The first one is friendships. If players have shared history, maybe they played together in college, maybe they played together internationally, maybe they just grew up in the same hometown. They now have a connection that can grow from there. Their friendship rating will be higher. There's also rivalries. So if you repeatedly knock a player out of the postseason, you beat them in the playoffs, they might start holding a grudge against you. And then they're going to play extra hard against you when you match up again with them, especially if you match up again with them in the playoffs. But personalities, that also plays a role, right? So if you got two alpha dogs, you got the personalities in my NBA. If you got two alpha dogs on your roster in the same locker room, they might clash and not be the best fit, and it'll take more time for you to build that team chemistry. And the coolest one, my favorite, is that when you have stars that have a high friendship rating and they join forces on the same team, they can form a dynamic duo or even a big three that unlocks team-wide boosts as long as that dynamic duo or that big three stay together on the same team. So this relationship system, it's a new layer to track and keep your locker room in balance in MyNBA this year. As Dax mentioned, I bet his Knicks have a pretty good chemistry.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, man. I'm excited. I'm actually excited to like look into that stuff and see what players' friendship levels are with one another. That sounds kind of fire. Anyway, I see there's something here about a rule change engine. So what other ways can we shape the league in NBA 2K27?
Yeah, let's actually talk about two more foundational features. The rule change engine. That means that you are no longer restricted to just 5 rule proposals per offseason. If you really want to reshape the league, you can now review and vote on an unlimited number of pending rule proposals. Each one is going to provide you historical context and also give you custom sliders for these rule changes. Because MyNBA is meant to be your sandbox. It is your version of the league. So if you want to fully customize your league with different rules and change it like that, that is possible now, even beyond the limit of 5 in the past. The other one is draft class playlists. You can now create historic draft playlists that automatically populate your league across decades of a save file. And you can either loop it, meaning your draft class playlist will start from the beginning once it ends, or reshuffle it to randomly disperse all the players. You can also reverse it, like using like a real classic draft class, but going in reverse order. So the best players are actually at the end of the draft class. But look, there is endless replayability in the core MyNBA experience, and we wanted to make that as easy as possible for the community.
Okay, man, that sounds crazy too. Evan, what rules do you plan on changing? Let me know.
I would add a 4-point line.
Automatically makes the playoffs. I thought you were gonna.
Is that an option? We need to ask our dev team. That's an option. I'm adding that one. I'm adding that one, Stacks. That's happening in the very
Evan,
first season.
No, let's move on. It's time to move on, Evan. Now let's talk about MyNBA Legacy. How does this change the way you play MyNBA? What's MyNBA Legacy?
Stacks, the simplest way to explain MyNBA Legacy is it's a player-locked save that allows you to both run the front office, but also dominate on the court as a player of your choice. So, when you start a MyNBA Legacy save, you'll be in the modern era, and you can pick any player on the roster to be your legend that you're player locked to. You then have the option to play with them as is, as they currently are in today, or you can reset their attributes and badges to how they were when they were a rookie. And from there, the goal is to earn XP by completing statistical milestones, either through simulating or playing games. It is up to you. But that means if you have reverted to your rookie stats, your Legends rookie stats, it could be harder, but also that means you could also potentially earn more XP. So that's the premise of how MyNBA Legacy works, but I'm sure you got a lot of questions, Dax.
Whoa, yeah, because that sounds crazy. That sounds fire. I'm definitely interested in that. I need to know more. How do I level up my legend? How do we go about doing that?
Yep, so in MyNBA Legacy, the progression is based on your performance of hitting stat goals. You can win season awards, making deep playoff runs, and also chasing all-time records. But as we mentioned earlier, you can either play games, simulate them, or both. It's up to you. And as you continue to earn XP, you will increase your Legends tier to earn badge tiers and performance points. So badge tiers are as simple as it sounds. They upgrade your badges between bronze and legend. Performance points can be spent on training camps. Those give you a permanent increase to specific attributes. That could be like your outside shooting attributes, your playmaking, your perimeter defense. Those you get from training camps. And on top of that, there are also a ton of special bonus abilities that you can get with your points to improve your legend. So there's a full list in the Courtside Report, but I'll give you a couple examples. One of the bonus abilities is Limitless Stamina. And if you get that one, your maximum energy doesn't deplete over the course of the game, which allows you to play huge minutes without issue. Another one that's cool is On-Court Coach. And it's just like the On-Court Coach that many of you who play MyCAREER are familiar with. And that means when you tell your AI teammates to shoot or tell them to pass the ball to you, they will be at your command. Another one that Boom Boom told me that she really likes is Legendary Skills. And that immediately gives your legend a new legend tier badge, just like Boom's IRL basketball skills. She told me to say that, by the way. There is a full list of these bonus abilities in the Courtside Report, as I mentioned, so be sure to check it out. It is on the NBA 2K website. But I do want to close this out by saying, Stacks, that the ultimate goal in MyNBA Legacy is to hit tier 30, and that is called the Eternal GOAT tier. At that tier, every badge is upgraded to a legend badge, so you are an ultimate cheat code on the court.
Wow. That sounds insane, Evan. I ain't gonna lie. That right there, I definitely need to check out. I need to know more information about that. So we heard about your legend during his playing career, but how can you extend your player's legacy beyond retirement? What more can we do?
Yeah, a lot of you probably wondering, like, what's the legacy part of MyNBA Legacy? Well, it's called MyNBA Legacy for a reason, right? For as long as I can remember, MyNBA saves were capped to 80 years. This year, first, we did increase the number of years that any MyNBA save file can go. So you can now play up to from 24 to 25 years before you have to retire. And we've also expanded the save files limit from 80 years to 100 years. And for MyNBA Legacy, that matters a lot because when your legend's career eventually has to come to an end, because all legends have to retire at some point, the journey keeps going and you can choose to pass along your legacy to your player's child. So your child and your future generations after that can inherit a portion of your starting badges, your legend starting badges, their training camp bonuses, and any special abilities that you've earned as the parent. One more twist is that even after you hit Eternal GOAT tier, the journey is continuing to go on because you have the option to apply some difficulty modifiers to really test your skills. And this is a really, really cool list. I highly encourage you to go read it. But again, we're going to read you some examples. We can't sit here and read everything, but we're going to read you a couple examples. One of them is called Vocal Haters. And that means the finals MVP voting is going to be unfair and based only on your worst game in that finals series. There's one called Voter Fatigue. That means that each MVP you win lowers your MVP vote share in future MVP races. I can think of a couple players it's happened to. Giannis, Jokic, LeBron, when they're in their primes, I feel like, personal opinion, I feel like they may have hit some voter fatigue. Another one of our favorites is the hardest road. And that means that in the offseason, you will be forced to go to the lowest team in the power rankings that you haven't won a title with yet. But Stacks, there's a lot here. Do you have a favorite that you want to share with the chat?
Wow. Yeah. I actually do. I like too many ops, man. This one says the playoff opponents start hot and all elimination games. When we're trying to pack somebody up, everybody's on fire. It just makes it that much more difficult, man. I think that's fire. But overall, though, my NBA Legacy, I wasn't expecting to hear some of this stuff right here. This is my first time hearing it. I'm super excited about that. Definitely want to explore that a little bit more and learn a lot more about that mode. I'm definitely going to be checking that out this year, 100%.
Like we said in the beginning, we had the back to the basics. Our dev team wanted to accomplish that goal, but hey, they come up with these amazing features. They couldn't help but adding MyNBA Legacy as well. Sounds really fun. I can already think of different players that I want to create a legacy with and also continue that legacy with their children and their children's children. So I think that'll be a really fun way to experience that in Legacy. One more note, by the way, MyNBA is still a sandbox. So you do still have total creative control, even in a Legacy save. So you can edit your attributes and badges to bypass those progression rules and abilities that we've talked about. If you want to build your legend exactly how you see fit, you just want a player lock save that you can still fully customize, that is still available to you. But That combined with back to the basics upgrades, this is an amazing year for my NBA fans, Dax.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. And you said players you want to play as. I know it's only one, Evan. I know it's only one.
No, I'm not saying anymore. I think the chat thinks fanboy a little too much. But everybody, don't forget, you can submit your questions on Discord, discord.gg/NBA2K. We are going to be answering some later this week across everything we're sharing today, including MyNBA as well. But for now, Stacks and I, we're going to go check on the community, and we will be right back. We still have the MyPLAYER Builder news and the city news coming up. Plus, if you're here for Twitch Drops Progression, stick around. There is more of the stream to come to help you earn locker codes, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Hey guys, we are back. Thanks, Evan, for passing it to us. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's get this started. We got the Sixers. We got the Heat. It's going to be crazy. I don't know, man. I'm excited. You ready?
And both teams out on the floor, getting loose, making sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Welcome
I know.
to the NBA.
The Sixers got a good squad for sure, but I'm letting you know right now, I gotta take the dub because I gotta put on.
Our reporter in this one is Allie LaForce.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, that post. Get that post work. He's not ready.
He's
not ready. He's not ready. That's Big MB. That's what we gonna show. No. Yo, yeah. Oh, both is. Big LBJ. Come on. Oh, shoot.
The shot.
Oh, I miss. Oh, no. I'm a little nervous. Chat. A little nervous.
You don't see that from him very
often. You gotta stop Giannis.
And we're joined now
by
Giannis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Embiid. Hey, lock it in. Come on.
Injuries limited PG to only 78 games over his time with the Sixers. And Philly is hoping that Jaylen Brown can now step into that role that they expected from George.
It's all about results. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
What you thought this was? Blocked by James. No.
Using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
What was that? That's new. Okay.
Oh, no. I got there.
He hit that.
Oh, come on.
That Giannis low.
Come on,
Trying to stop Giannis one-on-one in the paint is a fool's errand. But if you throw bodies at him, that should slow him up. All hands on deck for Giannis.
What you thought this was? That's Big LeBron, the GOAT. One of the GOATs. Yeah. Not gonna lie, 76ers, we're looking good so far. I don't know about Giannis right now.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
You ain't ready for this, though.
Oh, wait.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo.
That's defense.
No.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist from Adebayo.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too.
Maxey with it, guarded now by Mitchell.
No way.
With a steal.
I got too fancy with it.
Out the net, come on.
For 3,
out the net.
Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Edgecombe. And here's Maxey outside.
What you trying to think I want?
I want the 3. Why you doing the pretty dot?
I want the 3.
Miami, they've gone 2 of 6
This
to
is the
open up
modern
this
NBA.
game.
Oh, yeah, floater. Oh, the meter.
And it's Mitchell.
Gotta lock it in. You're not ready.
The Sixers lead by 5.
Oh!
Stolen by Wiggins. And he's
No.
for the oop here.
Oh, that was on the
It's stolen by James.
Y'all see that?
Yeah. Steal it.
Beyond the
Oh,
arc.
LeBron's
Big
dirty.
LeBron. Big
76ers.
Big LeBron.
LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
And Richard discussing Tyrese Maxey. We often highlight his offense, but what have you seen from him on the defensive end?
Well, he grabs a lot of steals when he's out there. I see a player who is making strides every season to get better. And that includes reading offenses and understanding how to blow up the set.
Rev, what I do? He hit me.
Philadelphia,
He hit me.
here.
But you hit me though.
Miami also changed it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Adebayo. And it's
I gotta
Smith
show
in
my
for
legendary
Mitchell.
skills real quick. Hold on.
And it's Smith penetrating. Here's
You can't
Portis
shoot
for
for
3.
nothing. Bobby Portis, come on, guys.
You shut the
On the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, Rev, the ref got something against me, man.
Miami
That's
shooting their
2
first
times
free
in a
throws
row.
of this
What's
game.
up with the rest?
Rhythm shooting my free throws.
That free throw misses. Some changes for Philadelphia.
Come on, get the
Joel
timing
Embiid,
right.
he's checked in for Bona. Barlow comes in for Edgecombe. And Simon has subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Miami also changing it up. Fontecchio comes in for Wiggins. And Larson subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's Simons.
Oh, I didn't time right. Hold on. I didn't.
It looked good. It was harder than I did.
It looked good though.
Yeah.
It looked good. I'm gonna get one of those before the game is over. I'm not gonna lie.
What's your?
We talked about a lot of stuff today. What's your favorite feature coming in there?
I want to see the step through.
Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
I'm not letting you do it. I'm gonna try to stop it now.
You're not. You don't have to let me do anything. I'm just gonna do it.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter.
Watch. ISO. Clear out. Clear out.
It's James on the wing.
And you know it's coming.
And I know it's coming.
James deciding where to go with it. 2 points.
I didn't do it there, but you know, that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Come on.
LeBron James is in it.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen, this guy lives above the rim.
Oh, shoot, no, he's paying attention. I thought he was with us. No, he don't want.
Smith right side. Fontecchio outside. No good on the three. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Embiid.
Let me show you a little post work.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Okay.
Clock at 6. Floats a runner.
I missed it though. I missed it.
I don't know what happened there.
It was so
beautiful. As easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for. Well, that's where you want to end up.
By the way, if you guys don't know, we're playing at halftime. He's not ready.
Selling for a jump
I'm locked in next one. I got to keep confident.
No.
She can't handle pressure. Look. Come on. Oh, that was green.
Get that out of here.
Right.
Get that out of here.
So LeBron James making things.
Come on, guys. Okay. 4-point lead. I've been playing too much. I can't play with you.
Been playing around.
Thanks again for tuning in.
I got
just joining us. We played through 1 quarter of action so far.
No, I'm a lot.
Looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, you like their strategy coming in, and they're sticking to the script.
Yeah, I love what they're doing at the
Game. I need Giannis.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Watch this, you ready?
Simone Fontecchio out there with Bam Adebayo.
You missed it though. You ain't ready for prime time.
And it's Smith in at the point guard position. Pass to Embiid.
No way.
Defense everywhere. Come on.
No
on the break.
A chance.
No, wait, hold on.
You can't handle the pressure.
Going a little above and beyond.
We're not going to do that.
Spark his team, I guess.
Oh, no, don't give up.
Make it a statement, that's for sure. Here's
Not on
Wade.
Bob.
Embiid inside, defended by Portis. Embiid can't hit.
Big possession right here. Come on.
Miami trailing.
We're not going.
Pass to Adebayo. He spins.
Oh yeah.
Coach, in the modern era, do we take for granted how hard it is to maintain a dynasty?
Yeah, look, B.A., it's really hard because
as your
players
I wasn't ready for it.
They're going to demand higher and higher salaries, and with the cap and everything else, it's hard to keep a roster together. So finding
I think I'm speeding you up a little bit. That's a good call, ref.
That's not a good call. No, the ref been against me. Hold on.
No.
The ref been against me.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in.
Oh yeah. I didn't want to do this.
Giannis with a showstopper.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
I think
my time. Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It ain't looking too good.
Who's asking me what's your favorite thing on the game? That's the real question.
And the 76ers with some changes.
What I like the most
James
so far,
is checked in for Barlow. Brown comes in for Wade. And it's Edgecombe in for Simon.
I'm looking for them ankle breakers. I think you guys are going to like it for
On the wing, Edgecombe.
Go ahead, don't leave Edgecombe.
And Philadelphia hits again from Beast.
See that?
I see you.
Look, we was just playing.
Part of his game.
Richard, some great two-way players in this league. Jaylen Brown being one of them.
Early in his career, the coaching staff had him focus on defense. The offense came along bit by bit. Now he's elite at both ends.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, deflected.
I seen it. It took me too long to recognize who was
sold out to go after it. disrupting the flow of the offense.
Not the outcome he was hoping for, but he prevented the play from happening.
Now here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Wiggins. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Wiggins got a good jumper. I can't hit a jump shot.
It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia leads
definitely first hand.
to the paint.
Lay.
Oh, he challenged him in the lane.
We got to do more of them advanced layups. We got to do more of them advanced layups. Let me show you. Max, one of the best finishers in the game. I'm about to show you real quick.
Bucket's just not coming easy for him.
Yeah, you can tell they're pressing a little bit at this
Show me.
Wiggins.
30, you said to the fade.
Show me.
30. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
Philadelphia.
Call that ref.
LeBron without hesitation. The offensive rebound. Embiid finds Edgecombe. Outside, Brown. Pass to James.
Oh, the whole team's
I thought I caught you slipping. I thought I caught you slipping. No, cut off the corner.
I tried to get you the cut off. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Outside.
Pick it up.
Big play right here. Big play right here.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Outside.
Oh, that was up.
Deflects the pass.
Oh, yeah.
From deep.
Hit a first jump shot.
Joel Embiid with the
He
board.
can't shoot, y'all.
I'm going to try flex.
Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Thank you.
Baseline jumper.
I missed though.
1 minute left. Come on.
Again, the miss by James. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
Great skill.
The script, you know what?
Stiff
Bonus checked in for Embiid. And Miami with a change here too. Portis is checked in. The Sixers lead by 3. James outside. Pass to Brown. Back to James. Over on the Kumpo. Not enough on that one as it misses. Heat trail by 3.
Oh!
Now here's Wiggins.
He didn't
No.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
48 seconds. 48 seconds. We got to hold this lead. No threes. No threes. Fundamental. 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 Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Portis with a screen on Brown. Wiggins passes to Portis. The
Come
3
on.
from
Oh.
Mitchell.
Not ready.
Mitchell
Not
can't
ready.
get
And
foul
watch
to fall.
this. You got to go up.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Edgecombe.
Ball up. Let's see how it works. Hands up deep. Yeah.
Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock.
Ball it up.
Yeah, good call, ref. Good call,
Got
ref.
you one. He deserved
Good
it.
call, ref.
Sorry. Got to hit
Nice
the free
game.
throws.
Hold
That's
on,
gonna
hold
be
on.
Bobby Portis.
Let me get ready.
Every team in this
Get
league
ready.
wants
Stacks.
Jaylen
This is
Brown.
what you
That's
finna
a
see.
tremendous
Man, hold
two-way
on.
wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
shoot.
Off the front of the rim. Off the front of the rim.
That one's off.
Okay.
A lot of
Maybe I should
pressure
just shoot
right
this regular. Maybe I should just shoot this regular. I'm not ready for rhythm shooting right now. Let me just.
No, you can do it with the stick. You got it. Go. Oh, I see.
Let me just.
I see your secret.
I gotta make sure.
I
I
see
want
the
the
secret.
W.
Okay.
I want
There's
the
18
W.
seconds
He's a
left in the
button
second.
shooter. I see it.
Yes, I am a
see
button
it.
shooter. Hold on, hold on.
Outside
You know
Hardaway.
what?
You're not.
Oh, the button.
Oh!
Come on, one more.
Three-point
Come on, ref.
range.
Wait,
How you
wait,
intentionally
wait.
foul on
Smart
PlayStation?
shot fake. Got himself
Oh, I don't know how to
some
do
room
it.
to
Get her,
operate.
get her.
Yeah, but-
Foul.
Pass to Brown. Fires from deep.
I took value.
And with the
That
rhythm.
follows. Nice feed.
With the
from
rhythm.
Maxey.
With the rhythm.
Brown's got
I'm about to
four.
with the-
You got 1 second.
I was going to
Here's
give you
a
full
timeout
and one
from
from
Aaron
Can't win.
Spoelstra.
Can't win.
He's going to talk it over with his
Can't win.
guys.
Ain't no overtime.
Got you.
Ain't no overtime. Hold on. I can sit down. I can put the controller down.
Oh, you put the
Go ahead,
controller
put it
down on me?
It don't matter what you do.
Got it up.
You ain't even
Oh.
hit it.
That misses.
Man.
Nah,
Would have counted had it gone.
Hey,
And we're through the first half
Wait
of
up.
play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, leading by 4. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines.
You see the
Hey,
builder?
Allie.
The builder.
It's about to be crazy.
It's about to get crazy.
Get back.
Has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Back again, we have got our final 2 modes to talk about. And in case you're just joining us right now, we are here with you to break down every game mode in NBA 2K27 in even more detail as your post-show entertainment. By the way, as a reminder, we are running Twitch drops right now for this special stream to earn locker codes in both 2K27 and 2K26. So if you are watching us on Twitch for 45 minutes or a total of 90 minutes, you can earn locker codes, including a GOAT pack and a Diamond Animation Breaker in 2K26, plus a Wear and Earn double rep eligible 2K Day hoodie in 2K27, and also skill boosts and double XP coins as well. So Stick around, we got a lot of fun news still to talk about in the rest of the show. But Stacks, let's talk about the builder and the city. And before we get into it though, I wanted to mention, many of you saw the exciting news that for the first time ever, the city is now co-ed with female MyPlayers as well. It doesn't matter what your MyPlayer's appearance is. We want to make it clear that your height, your weight, your wingspans, your attribute ratings, your badges, those are determined by your build and not by your appearance. So there is full parity on the court. And keep in mind that once you choose a male or female MyPlayer build, your selection for that save file is going to be locked. Female MyPlayers, they can play across the multiplayer modes in the city. So the Rec, the Theater, Street Kings, Park, and more new modes that we're going to get to in a second, they can play in all of those modes. The other big news that you heard today that applies to everything we're going to be talking about in the builder in the city is the new NBA 2K HQ companion app. And this app gives you the full NBA 2K27 MyPlayer Builder right on your phone. So you can create new MyPlayer builds on the go and then upload them so that they're going to be waiting for you on your console when you get home. You can even share those builds with the friends via like QR codes or sending them links. So there's a lot of really cool features in this app. There's daily rewards, tracking daily leaderboards. You can message your crew. You can actually manage your crew as well. So check all that info out on the NBA 2K website, but just keep in mind that the NBA 2K HQ app applies to everything we're talking about for the MyPlayer Builder and the city. And the best thing about that app, it is going to be available on August 21st. That means 5 days before early access begins. You can download the NBA 2K HQ app, get into the full MyPlayer Builder, and prep and get ready before early access even begins next week. Now, Stacks, I have a question for you, because you usually won't run with me because you don't like my builds. You think I drag you down on the court. Can you use the NBA 2K HQ app, make a build, and send it to me so that you can stop avoiding me this year?
Evan, first and foremost, where is your console at? We haven't seen your console, I feel like, in 2 years. So once you find your console, I'll think about sending you a build, all right? First, we got to get your console situated, then we'll worry about a build, all right? Let's go ahead and move on. You said earlier
we're gonna play together this year. So I'm gonna find my console for you. Don't worry, Stacks.
Again, Evan, if you can find a console, we're gonna make it happen. But let's go ahead and move on. All of that information is fire. I can't wait to be able to control my crew from my phone. Yeah. Guys gonna get up out of here, man. This is gonna be good. Anyway, let's start talking about the builder a little bit. And Evan, the people want to know, I want to know, are there any new ways that you can create your build this year?
We still do have templates in addition to making a custom build from scratch. So first off, the community build templates are going to be coming back starting in season 2. Very excited to see who we have in those this year. Besides that though, the Pro-Tuned and NBA build templates have been replaced with something that we're calling the signature blueprints templates, and that gives you the best of both worlds. So you get the versatility of those Pro-Tune templates, but also the authentic feel of the real life players of the NBA templates. So each of these signature blueprint templates, they are shaped by 3 player comparisons that draw from various NBA and WNBA players' abilities to blend those together into one build that reflects their play styles. And at launch, there are going to be 40 of these signature blueprint templates to choose from, and then there will be additional ones added each season. So that's the new builder option that you're going to see when you first open up the builder this year, Stacks.
I'm going to have to take a look at that, man. I always draw a little bit of inspiration, you know, when I see some of my favorite players there. So I'm definitely going to have to take a look at that. But every year, Evan, we know badges is a hot topic. You know, everybody want to know the new badges, what we can do, what badge. We planning to make our builds around our badges sometimes. So Evan, what do we got with badges?
Everybody's got a question about badges, and we got a lot of answers. The builder itself is better than ever. When you first see it, though, you're going to notice there's something called badge tokens. And those badge tokens are how you equip badges this year. So as you're making your build, you're going to see how your size and your position affect which badges you qualify for and how many tokens each badge costs. So as you change your physicals, you might notice that, for example, a taller player may see a different number of tokens required for a badge compared to a shorter player, as an example. Something else you're going to notice in the builder itself is that legend badges cannot be obtained in the builder right from the beginning. You can still earn them, but you're not going to see red badges anymore when you are inside the builder. You're going to be able to earn them later. Don't worry, we'll get to that in just a second. But one more thing, speaking of badges, there are 53 total. There's 19 brand new ones. We mentioned that on our roadmap stream a few weeks ago. Because we added these new ones to ensure that there's more specialization. So set shot specialist, for example, from 2K26 has been replaced with separate mid-range and three-point shooting badges called static midi and set and fire. So again, there's a total of 19 new ones. I've pulled out 2 of my favorite ones here. One of them is quick trigger. That improves your ability to make no dip jump shots. So I'm going to be using that all the time, sitting in the corner, which is kind of like all I do. But also, besides that, there's also the seatbelt badge. And that boosts your body up defense and makes it easier to clamp your opponents and disrupt their drive. So those are 2 of my favorite new badges. Stacks, you got the list in front of you as well. What's your favorite?
Evan, I think you're going to need all the defensive badges you can get your hands on, man. Has playmaking badges too. Get all of those. Just get every badge, Evan. Just find a way to get every single badge you can get. One of my favorite, though, after looking at the list, I like Smooth Operator. I feel like that's one of those badges that really complements the way I like to play mid-range fades and stuff like that. So Smooth Operator is definitely one of those badges I'm going to try to get on my build ASAP. I'm probably going to try to maximize that badge if I can. But let's go ahead and move on. So I heard you mention about legend badges, not being able to get them in the builder. How do we get the legend badges, Evan? If you can't get in the builder, how are we getting them?
You're a step ahead of me. I'm going to delay that answer for just a second. We are going to get to it, don't worry. But let's talk about how you earn and equip your badges first before we get into the legend badges, because you can't get them this year, don't worry. But just want to start from the very top. Every build starts with 20 badge slots. You get 20 badge slots across shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. And you get all 20 of your slots right away, but you have to actually earn the badge tokens to fill them. So once your attributes meet the requirement for a badge, it's going to become available in your inventory to equip into a badge slot. And you can also reassign these at any time, so your choices are not locked in. And you can earn the badge tokens themselves by filling your badge meters in games, and then you will earn badge tokens for that specific discipline, like shooting or finishing, for example. The other way you can get them is you can earn bonus badge slots or bonus badge tokens through build specialization, season rewards, crew rewards, and those bonus slots and tokens can be applied to any discipline. Those are universal. They're not locked to specifically shooting or finishing or rebounding, for example. You can apply these bonus badge slots and bonus tokens that you earn from build specialization, seasons, and crew rewards into any discipline.
Hey, Evan. You got me thinking here, man. I like hearing this information. It made me think, man. I'm starting to strategize things already. But I do have a question, all right? So if badges work differently this year, how does the rebirth work? Huh? You going to explain that one?
That's a very good question. No, that's a good question. So don't worry, Rebirth is back. And similar to past years, once you reach 90 overall and you unlock Rebirth, your builds are going to get a massive jump start. They're going to start you out at your highest overall rating that you previously reached, and there are still 4 tiers. That part hasn't changed. But this year, for the new badge system, Rebirth now immediately unlocks a percentage of your default badge tokens so that you can equip badges using those tokens right away. And the higher your Rebirth level of the 4 levels, the more tokens you're going to have unlocked right away. So Rebirth is still here. We know all of you love Rebirth. It is still here, and it has been adapted to this new badge system as well.
You know, this badge system, it sounds really deep. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to lock in a little bit more after the stream, man. Got to go check out that them builds, man. I got to see. I got to get ready for day one, man. But you still have not told us about these legend badges, Evan. I think the community wants to know. aka me. I need to know, Evan. Come on, man. Give us the goods.
Yes, okay, we're gonna get to Legend Badges then. Legend Badges this year, they do come from the new Badge Synergy system. So let's explain this one. There are a total of 16 of these slots. 12 of the slots give a max +1 boost, and 4 of them give a max +2 boost. And the way it works is a synergy is broken into 2 parts. It's got a fuse badge and a reaction badge. The fuse badge gets a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its max potential, and that is how you can go even beyond Hall of Fame to get a Legend badge. Now, when you put a badge into that fuse slot, it is also going to free up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it, so that's another cool perk as well. The other part we mentioned is called a reaction badge. And that badge's max +1 or max +2 boost is going to trigger automatically after you have activated your fuse badge for a set number of times during a game. So they're linked together. And once it's activated, that reaction badge is going to get the same max +1 or max +2 boost for the rest of that game. So hopefully that makes sense. I know there's a lot, but as you get into the builder, it is going to make sense. And again, we are going to be answering questions, Q&A this week on Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K as well. If anything we mentioned didn't fully make sense to you, drop your questions in there. We're going to be keeping an eye out as well throughout this week.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely see what this is all about. I feel there's going to be a lot of experimentation here, Evan. We're going to have to try to figure out what's the best way to go about this. But is there anything else we should know about the builder as we head into NBA 2K27?
Well, look, we said there was a lot of questions about badges. There are 2 more things to talk about, and one is badge related. We have added new badge loadouts, which I think the community is going to be very happy about. These allow you to customize and save completely different badge combinations, and you can swap these out. You can swap these loadouts out before a game begins. So when you start, you have 1 loadout by default, and then you can earn up to 3 more through rep, challenges, and crew rewards. So hopefully it's a nice quality of life feature for all of you, especially those of you who use different types of badges for different modes, for example. But on top of that, we should talk about build specialization as well, because that was a popular new addition last year from 2K26. And this year in 2K27, we've added another specialization track for physicals. And every track also now has a total of 10 levels with different objectives that challenge you to complete more focused goals. So when we say more focused goals, just one of the examples is at level 5 for the shooting specialization, you now have to hit a certain number of corner threes, like specifically corner threes, not just any threes, but corner threes for that specialization. But build specialization overall, it still earns you your cap breakers, you still get some cosmetics, and you still get a permanent badge synergy as well from build specialization. So it's very much still something that is worth doing for your build.
You know what, Evan? I'm happy you said that. With all of these new changes, it almost slipped my mind. How does this affect cap breakers? There's a lot of things going on, Evan. We need to know.
Well, cap breakers, the news is what we talked about on the roadmap stream a few weeks ago. They are back, and our dev team added a huge quality of life improvement so that you can preview the cap breaker upgrades within the builder. But since you brought it up, I also want to clear something up, because last time on that roadmap stream, when we said that you have to create your build to 99 overall before you see this cap breaker preview menu, I think some of you thought that we meant that you have to upgrade one of your MyPlayers to 99. Just to clarify, what we mean is that in the builder itself, that cap breakers preview menu becomes usable once you've allocated your attributes to build your MyPlayer to a 99. So I guess just to double down on that, this is all within the builder. It does not have anything to do with actually upgrading your MyPlayer. So just wanted to make that super clear. We saw some confusion about that after our roadmap stream, and we replied to a couple questions about that in our Discord, but just wanted to make it clear here on the stream as well.
All right, man. Talking about the builder, badges, all of that stuff was really cool, but now it's time to talk about the city. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and take another look at the city trailer.
Hey, what's happening? Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
Yo, I got guns in all of the counties. All of them. Brown and white like a bounty. And plus your brownie shot me, telling me her boyfriend's lousy. Talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk. And I'm one. Don't talk living. They know that's RB gang. Yo, talk of the talk. Me, I'm the And you all like came from the UK. Got on yes, coming from ID. Talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk. Talk of the talk. My side talk of the talk. Yo, he's the talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk. Girls want you with a pack. And I get low all over the map. Says she want BRB. That's risky business. Can't bop you locking up our keys. And you know, see the drip on feet. Might see me in town, might see me on telly. So don't boss like Stephen Kenny. Got plenty girls and Dublin toxic. Still up the ones and
All right, who we got next?
It's time to hoop. Man, check out the ball.
talk of the talk. Me, I'm the talk of the talk. Talk of the talk. My side talk of the talk.
All right, we saw the city trailer again. It looks amazing, but Evan, now it's time to talk about it a little bit more. We saw the wreck. Let's talk about the wreck. You know I love the wreck. Let's get into it.
Yes, that is my favorite mode as well. As you saw in the city trailer, we are satisfying one of the biggest community requests to have multiple environments in the wreck in 2K27. So there are 5 environments that rotate. We've got a high school gym, we've got a private practice style gym, a crowded arena, one venue that is season themed, where the jerseys and the court floor are going to update each season. And then finally, my favorite, we got an outdoor court in the rec, Stacks. I've been wanting to play rec games outside for the longest time, so whenever it rotates onto this one, I'm going to be sitting up in my chair. But all jokes aside, I'm just so excited that the environment will switch up now in the rec to keep things fresh for every game that you're in there. It's my favorite mode. I know it's many of you on the chat's favorite mode as well, so I hope you're really excited as well that we got 5 rotating environments in the rec.
Yeah, that's a huge W. Definitely, you know, it's always amazing when you just got something new to look at, you know what I'm saying, go out there. But I'm interested in that high school gym. You know, I think I want to hoop in the high school gym, man. It's always good to go back to your roots a little bit. Anyway, the roadmap stated that other environments also got a refresh. Can we show a few of those? Can we take a look at them?
Yeah, we had that map in the 2K bar back on the roadmap stream, but there are even more new environments besides the rec. We are also getting new ones in the theater, Ante-Up, Street Kings, and the park. So let's talk about those real quick. Street Kings has 3 courts called the Hollows, Claremont Court, and then the legendary Rucker Park recreated in 2K27 that we did reveal a few weeks ago. But now today you got your first look at it. So now you know what it looks like as well. You can see that we recreated it very authentically to how Rucker Park looks in real life. And in Street Kings, this is where you're going to be competing in tournaments, and you're going to encounter legendary bosses this year that you have to take down to earn rewards, and also play with new featured VIP teammates as well. So there's a lot going on in Street Kings, and Rucker Park is at the center of it all. The next one is one that I really like as well. The theater is going outside. You can tell I love the outdoors, man. But the theater, it's going to be out under the stars. It's on a city block. It's got this new open air environment. Really excited for the theater and for you all to be playing in there as well. I'm going to be in there a lot. I think between theater and the rec, those are my 2 most favorite modes. They got a lot of cool new environments this year. Next one that I know many of you all love, Ante-Up. That is going to go high up in the sky this year. It's got these nighttime rooftop courts. There's like skyscrapers peeking through all around you. It's a really cool look. I'm sure those of you who like Ante-Up are very happy that you get a new environment this year as well. And lastly, the seasonal parks are really popular last year. They are going to be back again in 2K27. There are 4 brand new locations alongside the remasters of the classic 2K17 versions of Sunset Beach, Old Town Park, and Rivet City. So there's going to be 7 of these that rotate in 2K27. Season 1 is going to be at a new one called the Lion and Vine Park. And I can't wait to see the other ones throughout the year as well. We got some really cool designs. You might have seen a couple sneak peeks of those in the city trailer.
All right. We heard a lot about the new environments, but what else is new in the city? We need to know. Everybody's excited to get out there. So what else new can we expect?
Yeah, one that I want to talk about is actually Daily Rivals. That is a leaderboard that groups you each day with 39 other players who have a similar skill level and play frequency as you. So every game you play counts towards your progress on this leaderboard, whether you win or lose. Because this leaderboard, the reason I like it, maybe because I'm not the most skilled player out there, but the reason I like it is because this leaderboard isn't about who is the most skilled or best on the sticks, but rather who is showing up in the city the most. And the higher you place on this leaderboard, the better the rewards you can get. And if you finish in the top 3, you can even get a Rivals ticket. And with this Rivals ticket, you can get a chance to land some of the rarest and coolest swag in the game. So that's Daily Rivals, something we want to mention right at the beginning because this is something you're going to see every day on the leaderboard.
Okay. All right. That's kind of cool. Give us something to do every single day. That's kind of fire. All right. What other ways can you flex your skill out there in the city, Evan? You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to be one of those guys, what other ways can you do that?
If you want to flex, I got something for you, Stacks. We got new player medals this year in the city that you can earn by completing lifetime challenges and hitting those big stat milestones in the different modes in the city. And after that, you can equip these medals. You can equip one, it's going to show up during your pregame matchups and your postgame recap, so both your opponents and your teammates can see this medal that you're showing off. And in total, there are 300 unique player medals that you can unlock. There's 5 tiers of them, and you can get these across all game modes in the city and show off whichever medal you want to equip. So it's going to be right by your face or right by your player when you're loaded in. So like the rec, for example, people are going to see that right next to you and be able to see you flex your achievements.
That's kind of cool. Now, I have a question, Evan. In the trailer, I saw like the casual court. Is this similar to like Rookieville? I remember Rookieville. Is this similar to Rookieville? Will we have to go through there to enter the city? Is that something that's going to be mandatory? Like, what's going on?
No, Stacks, it is definitely not mandatory. I know you're a master on the sticks, but hey, the casual corner is not for you. I know you're not a casual. But look, we're on 2K27, but every year we are still welcoming in new players every day in 2K. They're playing for the first time, and we wanted to make sure that if you are new, you have a safe space to learn and train in the city before you go out into all the other modes that we have. So this year, we've added the Casual Corner. It is an optional building in the city where you can build up your confidence in 3s and 5s in like this rookie-friendly hub. So we can talk a little bit about how it works. When you're in here, what you play is going to be determined by your plate color. That's your performance tier. So if you're a black plate at the casual tier, you're going to be playing against easier CPU opponents. And in these games, you can really practice, right? They're going to let you practice. You can find your jump shot, practice your dribble moves, just get some W's right away without being too worried about your opponent. Now, once you upgrade from a black plate to a bronze plate and you're at the Hooper tier now, you are now going to be facing the CPU opponents, but alongside other humans at the same time. So at this point, you can start to learn how to play with other real 2K Hoopers out there. Then once you graduate up to the silver and gold plates, you're going to get your first taste of real city style competition against real human opponents. Now, once you're past that, once you're a purple plate and red plate, you have outgrown the casual corner. You should not be here anymore. At this point, if you are still in the casual corner, the CPU opponents are going to come back, and you also are not going to earn any VC, any season XP, any rep, or any badge progression. So if you want to play against the CPU for fun, you can definitely come in here and do it. But at this point, once you're a purple plate and a red plate, you have definitely outgrown the casual corner. The rest of the city's available. There's so many other modes out there. The casual corner is meant for people who are new to our community, who are still learning how to play. But again, just to say it one more time, the casual corner is optional, and you can even go in, and if you decide that you're ready, you can leave and skip ahead whenever you feel ready personally. So this is something that if you are not a casual, you don't have to do this. But if you are, we really hope this helps bring you a better experience when you're entering the city for the first time. There is one more thing to mention here, though. If you're not a casual and you've played 2K26, you're a vet coming back, you're like Stacks. You got that purple plate or the red plate. I don't know how good you are, Stacks. I don't know if you're purple plate or a red plate. If you're a vet, you're coming back from 2K26, your highest overall performance tier plate color is going to carry over from 2K26. And that means even on day 1 of 2K27, there are going to be plenty of other players at your same skill level. And also, last thing, by the way, with this, This means that the casual court in the park and the casual door in the theater have now been merged here into the casual corner, all in one safe space. So we hope this is a great change really for everybody, but especially for our new players in the community.
All right, Evan. I know a few people I'm going to make sure they hit up the casual corner. My dad, for sure. I'm going to send him over there. We're going to get him right. He always hit me up to play. My son, we're going to send him over there to the casual corner. I got a few people that's going to need that casual corner, improve their game, so they ready to get out there and play with me, you know? But that also leads into my next thing, Evan, because then eventually I'm going to want to invite them to my crew. You know I got to have the best crew in the game, Evan. What's new with crews? Let's talk about that.
We couldn't end the stream without talking about crews. This was one of my favorite features last year from 2K26. And this year, we have made them even better. So, first up, we got some good news. Based on community feedback, we have increased the crew rewards track from 30 levels to 40 levels this year, right at launch. And then on top of that, in seasons 2 through 8, there are going to be 5 new crew levels added each season so that your crew is always leveling up and earning rewards together. And then, as you heard earlier, our dev team has built a whole new building in the city called Crew HQ. And this is your squad's home base. So think of this like a My Court for your crew. And as soon as you walk into this building, you're going to activate like a built-in voice chat with you and your crew, and you're going to see a bunch of courts you can play on. There's a 1s court, a 2s court, and a 3s half court. There's also 3s and 5s full courts where you can practice with your squad. And as a crew, you can customize your crew's uniform. You can customize your crew's logo just as you could. And if you look up, you're even going to see your jerseys up in the rafters. They got your 2K usernames on the back. It's a really cool building stack. So it's like a headquarters just for you and your crew.
So this sounds kind of like Pro-Am, Evan. Am I tripping? Like, is this like Pro-Am?
It does sound like that a little bit, doesn't it? So look, we have taken everything you loved about Pro-Am and integrated it directly into this new Crew HQ. So beyond the jersey customization and the team building, there are also 2 ranked doors in the Crew HQ. There's one for 3s and one for 5s. And these are going to take you into ranked crew games across 6 tiers. We got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and top ranked. And when you're playing these ranked crew games, you're going to match up against other crews of the same rank, or if nobody is available to match with you at the same rank, the closest rank available. But you and your other crews, other people in your crew, they're going to be placed on a leaderboard, and you have 7 days to prove that you belong in your rank. So if you win, you can make up and go up to the next tier. If you lose, Stacks, your crew might get relegated down to a tier below. And during the final weekend of each season, your crew is going to be entered into a divisional tournament. You're going to play for exclusive prizes. We can't wait to see you for that first one at the end of season 1. And also, one more thing to keep in mind here with these ranked crew games, at the start of a new season, every crew is going to drop 2 tiers so that you have a new, fresh challenge to go in the new season. Last thing, one more thing actually, I forgot one more thing. We don't want to forget about private matchmaking. So, in the Crew HQ, there is a squad showdown kiosk. If you go here, you can host your own private runs for both friendly matches, or maybe you're setting up a league. This is the place to do it. You can invite members from other crews and play with or against them in private matches, not limited to people that are just in your crews. So, Stacks, I got a question for you. Now that we talked about all this, what rank is your crew going to be? Are you going to be getting relegated down?
I mean, Nevin, we always shooting for the stars, man. You know, we always shooting for the stars. So whatever the top spot is, that's what we're going for. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, my dad is going to be in my crew. You know, might have to do my best carry job of the year. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get there.
Well, okay, hold on. If all these people are in your crew, Stacks, you said earlier that you would let me play MyCAREER co-op with you. That's cool and all.
Huh?
But am I finally going to get an invite to your crew in the city?
You know what, Evan? For sharing all of this great info today, you're going to get a consideration, man. You're gonna get a real good consideration. You gave us a lot of information today, man. Wait, that's
I don't know what I got to do to get into Stacks' crew. Just a consideration.
You know what, Evan?
So,
we're going to welcome you in. Open arms. Open arms. We letting you in. Come on.
Stack, see, now with that news, I'm going to have my console ready to go. I'm going to see you on day one of the city. You better be sending me that crew invite. But look, that is going to do it for us for this city. That is our post-show entertainment for today of the preseason breakdown. We hope you've learned a lot about 2K27. We went all the way from gameplay to my career, to my team, to my NBA, to my player builder, the city. We went through all across 2K27, and there is still even more that we didn't have time to cover here. So again, go to the NBA 2K website, check out the full courtside reports. Those cover everything we talked about today and even more on top of that. And I've also reminded you a couple times, but we're doing our Q&A with our dev team right now. It's in our official Discord. Go to discord.gg/NBA2K. That is your official community hub for NBA 2K throughout the whole year. But right now, you can get your questions in, and we're going to be answering some later this week. You're going to see those answers posted in the official Discord about gameplay specifically. We know there's a lot of you who want to hear from Mike Wang, but also for other modes as well. Now, before we go, many of you probably have by now finished your Twitch Drops progress. So if you watch for 45 minutes, you've earned a locker code in 2K26. And if you watch for 90 minutes, you have earned your first locker code in 2K27 before it even comes out. So to get your locker code, first, you're going to want to go to your Twitch Drops inventory and claim it there so that Twitch knows you finished watching the 45 minutes and or the 90 minutes. And then after that, you're going to head over to the NBA 2K Twitch Drops website, log in with the same Twitch account that you used to watch, and you're going to see your locker codes pop up there. That 2K26 code you can redeem right now, end the year right in 2K27. That 2K27 code, don't lose that. You can redeem that in 2K27 after early access begins next week. But Stacks, thank you for doing this awesome show with me. Producers behind the scenes as well. It has been a really fun day here. We got to go to community day. We got a long day ahead of us, but we are going to see you all next week when early access begins. Until then, thank you all for tuning in. Keep an eye out for all the community day content coming out this week. We got real gameplay in the builder, my team, Rucker Park, and more. Stacks mentioning we got scientists over there in the builder. They're going to go through all of it and show you all later in the week. So again, next week, early access on August 26th. But for now, happy game reveal day, and we'll see you in 2K27.
Peace.